That's T-U Uchi. It's lowercase t, capital Uchi.
T to the Uchi. Tickle her hoochie. So when we get on,
Uchi.
so
You
when
ain't
we get on,
Gucci,
fucking,
you can't tickle my coochie.
when we get on YouTube, somebody has to say, if you guys want access to your account, you have to comment.
Okay, we're giving away. How much would you expect to pay for access to your TDA? $19.95?
Comment.
Yeah. Got
Okay,
to undercut them.
how much would you expect
That's it.
for access to your TDA? $19.95? Comment.
Uh-oh. Okay.
$39.95? $79.95?
How much would you expect
That's it.
for access to your
Okay. Now I know.
We have.
Look, that's cool. Like, whoever recorded my voice, like, that's cool and all, but that's not my favorite sentence. Look, if you're gonna have me doing the TDA infomercial, I'd like to do the remix.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the remix. We're live.
Do you remember Blue Blockers sunglasses?
Oh yeah. Got my blue block.
Yeah, you remember that catchy little jingle at the beginning? It's like, damn, I love my TDA account. Redundant.
Nice.
Yes. I'm Van Ballen.
Tonight. Van Ballen is free fucking.
Van Ballen like a stallion. I'm Van Ballen like a stallion. My whole battalion sounds like they're Italian.
I heard it's free.
It is. It is. It is.
No money.
Hey, how many white hat hackers does it take to access one TDA account?
That's a trick question.
It is totally a trick question. Thank you for staying. We do not seek the treasure. I'm glad you didn't answer that, dude. That was totally a setup. I was just had to make sure you were really anonymous.
Just some simple vetting.
Yeah, right. Like,
It's
so
not
it's just like simple vetting. There's nothing going on here. We're just qualifying, folks. Nothing to see here.
Not
People.
really.
Lurk along.
Not really. Not scientific or anything.
We finally got the reality shaker online today.
No way.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, he's been
Got to talk
spotted.
to him for a few minutes. He said he's going to try to get back on for the meeting tonight.
Man.
But I told him I am going to try to do a live broadcast through Google Hangouts. He said, cool. I'll try to make it back. I said, okay. So hopefully we see him and he gets in here and we all good and square as gummy bears, you know?
Hell yeah.
Right.
If I gotta shake your reality, I'm gonna make it look sexy.
This is the
By the way, I'm like old as fuck. So like, you know, when I hear a new like rap song that came out like 3 or 5 years ago, I tend to dwell on it. Like, so
nice.
I'm gonna be making look sexy. You won't be taking me. I'm an element. No, I'm all up in my Honda Element. Oh man, let me tell you what I did earlier. So I went to the thrift store and I was like kicking shit around, you know, just biding my time. When all of a sudden, in a Ziploc bag with some shrink wrap around it, I spotted the Motorola wireless Bluetooth baby monitor extraordinaire. So I was like, $5? Are you serious? Get the hell out of the way. So I pushed this old lady like Barry Sanders used to strong arm motherfuckers. And so like when she fell down, right, like just about the time she hit the ground, I hit her plastic hip and catapulted over her walker. And then there were people trying to stop me, you know, but it, like I shook them and I baked them, you know, I got shook and baked, you know, past tense. Gotta keep it real and grammatically correct. And then I got up to the register. It was half off day. I paid $2.50 for a fucking wireless 1080p baby monitor with a fucking camera that will plug into like any wall outlet in the United States or in the rest of the world with an adapter. Yeah, if it's got an adapter, I could totally plug it in fucking Bangladesh. You know?
Oh yeah.
Fucking A, dude. And you don't find that kind of versatility these days with the Motorola nameplate on it.
So we have at least
you can get to it
watching now.
How many?
What it's showing, because obviously I'm one of the viewers, but it says we have 2 now.
All right. Yay, 2.
I love it when we have
I can
2.
only guess who the other one is.
Actually, it says no participants at the moment, but it still says 2 watching, so it means somebody that does not have a YouTube account. So I am going to guess possibly the truth.
I think participants have to drop something in the chat. Drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the trap and make it look sexy.
All right.
You gotta participate in the chat. I'm gonna make it sound sexy.
Anybody out there on YouTube land that's watching this live feed, feel free to go ahead and comment, unless, of course, you are blocked or banned from my channel. At that point, you will not be able to make any comments. I am sorry about your luck. Not really, but that is the disclaimer.
Yeah. Yeah, you're an insecure party commenter at this point.
Yes.
You need to reapply for admission.
Yes, most definitely.
And by admission, we don't mean confession. Those are 2 different things. Do your research.
Yes.
Your diligence is due, like overdue. So like pay it. Like please.
Are you gonna fucking
Seriously.
go? What are you waiting for, bitch?
Yeah,
I'm
bitch.
multitasking here. Yeah, bitch.
I'm multitasking in the
fucking-
hangout, you bitch.
Get
I got
the
my
fuck
TV
out of my
We
way.
might actually get some live feed on the way to LA tonight.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
will definitely. Yep, pulling up to get some breakfast right now. We're gonna fucking live feed this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, man. I love the 101.
Yeah.
There's nothing
I'll
like
multitask.
spending an eighth of your life on on the 101 as a tourist.
Hell yeah. I take the 101 to the 10, jump off on the 5, hit the 99 to the fucking 12, and I'm there.
99 to the 12, baby.
99 red balloons. What?
I made up those last freeways anyway.
I thought so.
99's real,
I
5's real,
didn't know. I
101's
thought you were.
real.
I thought you were talking about street
10's
numbers.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will do that shit to people. Like I will totally be like, when I can tell somebody's bullshitting, I'll be like, hey, like I live in Atlanta. They're like, oh man, I love Atlanta. I come to Atlanta all the time. I'll be like, yeah, you take Interstate 74, like when you come into town. Like and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, there ain't no 74, you lurker.
That was fucking shame on you, motherfucker. Lurk too much.
Yeah, right. You need to lurk better. You need to lurk a little bit harder. I'm serious. I'll tell the motherfucker. I'm not afraid to tell the motherfucker to lurk harder. I'll be like, look, go back, knowyourmeme.com.
Yeah, go to knowyourmeme.com. Phenomena.
Know your lurk.
Phenomena.
Look, you need to go to Lurk Checkers. LurkCheckers.com. Are you curious about your neighbor? For $19.95 a month, would you like to have unlimited lurk access? That's right.
Hey, look at this.
For only $350.
I just got a fancy piece of mail tossed at me.
Ooh.
And it's from,
Well, of course you did. You're not into chicks.
it's
I got me a fancy piece of female.
it's a oh, come on, you should have sent a letter of disapproval with this. It's a
shit.
trying to open an account because it cost me $1. They sent me a check for $1. They realize another bank will
That's a
take
dick.
that and multiply it, and it'll be worth $10 of credit for them.
There is no money, only debt. So probably.
I don't think they realize that. Credit unions get
I don't
shit
think they do.
together.
Like when I was in school, like when we took economics as a senior, and granted, like this is like 28 years ago. But when I was in school as a secured party senior, like they told us that anybody who writes you a check for $1 is a dick. And I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible. So I wouldn't doubt it, you know. And if by dick they mean penis, and if by penis they mean cock, I've actually researched it. My diligence was due, so I paid it on time, and I found out that was confirmed. So, yeah, insecure party creditors.
That's pretty cool. They show you what the watermark's supposed to be on the whole fucking thing.
I was an insecure
That's dumb as hell.
party senior too. That's hella funny.
I was. It wasn't the acne. It was the awkwardness around girls.
I was totally secure with my insecurity though.
I was too. And like, you know what else I was about it? I was like, I was okay with it, you know, like I was okay. Like it was under lock and key. It was the closest insecurity to being secure that any insecurity ever got secured, you know?
Yeah.
So
It's one of those pre-encryption securities.
it was like 13-bit, you know, because we're talking back in the day. There's only like 13 bits back then. And that was if you had a big system.
Hey, that's only because the 14-bit fell off.
That's very true. That's very true. And you know, like the donkeys, they were chomping at that bit, you know, and they were just chomping it.
Yeah, you drop that link in the chat. It takes like fucking 2 minutes for it to fucking post.
Hey. 4 people
If I
watching.
gotta drop a link in the chat, I'm gonna make it look sexy.
Yep, drop it in the
Hey,
chat.
everybody, where you at? Let's talk. Let's have fun.
Let's talk,
I am
you
Bob. I'm
bastard.
sure you're watching. Jump on in here and leave a comment. The truth.
Ain't nobody watching, man.
Comment.
Ain't nobody
All right,
watching,
we're
man.
going. Nobody watching, man. Let's see. How do we do
Hi, man.
this?
What's going on?
I
there,
never feel like nobody's watching us, and we got lots of privacy.
Because we're all secure party.
Yeah,
That's why they can't see us.
I'm secure with my party right now, for sure.
I'm waiting to be secure down at the party at the fire. If they do a fire.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'll just stay home. Oh, look at that. We got camera
All
footage.
right, how we look? Is that good?
Oh, snap.
Oh, snappy.
Lights are a little pixelating, but
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
pretty good.
All right, fuck it. I got wires hanging from the
Hills, I
roof.
see the Village Inn. I'm guessing it's Village Inn.
Clarion.
Oh, Clarion Inn to your left and the Shell Station to your right. There you go, people.
Oh wait,
Good
the
night.
one, actually that's the California Inn on the left. Clarion. I was looking at the sign right past the Shell.
Bad.
Yeah, they play those tricks on us too, like, you know, out here on the East Coast.
Don't get gas at Shell unless you just want to pay the queen. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's why it's a clamshell.
Yeah, kind of looks like her clamshell. I bet.
I don't do mustache rides until the spring. You know, it's just too risky before Labor Day.
It is risky.
Shit, that's how my my poor homie Quan died.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, damn, bro.
Fucking Quan.
He took one for the
Fast.
team, though. I know. His last name was Zuh. Everybody thought he was like Jewish. I'm like, nah, man, it's not that Kwanzaa. You know, he's from Zimbabwe, man. They just got weird 2-letter last names. He's not the real Kwanzaa.
Yeah. I knew this guy named Mike Lee had a brother named Ugg.
He was too. He was Mike's brother.
He was ugly, motherfucker.
Here we go, people. We on the road.
We're on the road.
Oh, is
There's
that
a blinker?
it's over there? That's like hooked up lights. No,
Where? How we looking?
left.
I have to keep an eye on this.
On the road again.
On the road again.
Every time this happens, I kind of feel a little bit more like what's his name? Holy shit!
Are you talking about him?
Yeah, the man with the bug.
If I got a TDA on a bitch, I'll make it look sexy.
I just reached up in this guy's console and I pulled out this fucking. You probably can't see it, but it's a fucking jalapeno pepper key ring. Look at that fucker.
Nice. If I got a jalapeno on a pepper, I'm gonna make it look sexy.
That's the time I'll spice the
Here
thing
we go.
up tonight.
You know what would be funny if we were talking about like memes we were dropping in the chat, but like people who are watching on
I know.
YouTube can't see the chat.
Oh, we should.
I was thinking that too before this even happened.
Hey, how did you like that?
man.
How did you like that? What was that one? I don't even remember what the last one I did was. Hold on, let me scroll up. Oh yeah, nope. That was a selfie.
That was classic, bro. Had to grab it.
And then there was the OPPT out, like opt out, with Andre the Giant motherfucking ass. That was funny. That was funny, dude.
Classic.
That was
shit.
funny. You know, sometimes
Oh,
like
man, it was classic too.
oh, and that shit that Sarge did the other day. That was like, you don't tug on my TDA.
Talk about Superman's TDA.
Like Buddy was disturbed. He was down with the syndrome.
He was down with the sickness. Oh shit!
Superman was down with something there. That's okay because we love Superman. You don't tug on his cape or his TDA.
Oh. Yeah.
If I got
So I'm going to get my account access right now. So whoever's watching,
hey, don't add any numbers
wanna
before
hang
your
out.
social security.
Or after.
I heard different 7 months ago.
Hey, look, if you get your account access, will you get me like a PlayStation 4 like Mike O'Brien's, and then I can pay you back?
Yeah, I think I got an old box laying around.
Yeah, you can just ship it to me in like a bread bag if you need to. Like, it's fine. It's just, it's just coming over to the East Coast. It's like hop, skip, and a jump from Candyland.
Yeah. Put some bricks in there, weigh it down a little bit.
Hey, look, if it ships, it fits.
Ladders, motherfuckers.
That's what I tell him. If it
Yeah,
ships,
right.
it fits. You know.
Well, that's why people can fit in bags.
If you step on its head,
They
if
got
you
a
step
box
on
for
its head,
everything.
if you step on its head though, you'll end up in family court.
So we got 5 people
Yeah,
watching.
this chick told me she might not have her. This chick told me when she might not have her cherry, but she still has the box it came in.
She was insecure. She was insecure.
Yeah, she was.
Self-assured. Oh no, a dirty word.
So we got a total of 5 people watching. I'm guessing that's including me. And got a message over another spot that says, "So meetings are all live now?" Question mark. I put transparency with a smiley face. Because people like to say,
We're going live, bro.
Freaking doing shit over here in the side area, you know, in the cave, in the Freedom Repo.
We're branching out.
This is just a broadcast that talks a little bit, so maybe we can catch some new people and get some new people in around and all over and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
What?
drop that rabbit hole. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat.
Drop that rabbit hole, not just half of it.
How deep's that rabbit hole?
Uh,
Pocket.
It's pretty fucking shallow, actually.
Right.
Like I didn't even put on my 2-piece to get in. I was just like, fuck that. I didn't even get wet over the belly button.
Nice.
must have landed on a rabbit if you got wet.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she had buck teeth. I don't know if you want to call her a rabbit or not, but I wouldn't kick her out of the truck. You know what I'm saying?
I heard if you put a quarter in her ear, fucking teeth fold back. Oh.
She did, and for 50 cents, she started vibrating like one of those beds at the motor lodge. So look, I put $2 in. I put $2 in. She could be shaking till Thursday. Oh wait, today's Thursday. She was gonna shake till this morning.
Yeah. Shake long enough, those teeth will fall out. Yeah.
Damn right. Hell yeah.
Ride is free now.
That's when we start going back to the 80s, and I'll be Pokey and she be Gumby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make it look sexy.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Copy.
Hey, do you ever dress up in a disguise to go to the grocery store, or is that just me?
I think I have before. Yeah.
I can't say that I do that.
Well, I'm just going to put it like this, okay? Like wearing somebody else's clothes, acceptable. Wearing a bandana over your face and using your pocket knife to clean out from under your fingernails, probably not a good idea. Just tossing it out there. Some shit you learn from experience.
Factoid.
Yeah, factoids. Yeah, Quinn Michaels fact checked that with AI, so I mean I'm pretty sure it's accurate. It was either AI or A1.
Yeah,
I don't know. He
yeah.
might have been eating steak. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was fucking AQ.
He was Jewanon. He was Jewanon.
QAnon. Oh fuck.
That's like nobody ever talks about him, but he's our accountant in Anonymous.
Yeah.
Well, shit, he's got a super easy job then.
Yeah, no, because we don't even collect money. Because like,
he just sits there and watches screen set at zero.
well, he does until we like hack PayPal or something, and then like he like divvies up the keystrokes, the hashes. He's a hash monger.
Yeah.
He be sniffing people's packets too. He was sniffing my packets yesterday. I was like, dude, get your nose out of my packets, bro. I don't get down like that. I don't know what kind of girl you think I am, but I'm not a girl actually.
That's never.
I was gonna show him my birth certificate, but I don't have it apostilled yet.
Yeah, that's important. I know where you can go do it.
Do you? Man, there was like this video that was going to circulate around the internet, but like this guy was going to like show people by standing outside the Alameda County fucking registrar's office, and he never registered anything. So
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't see no registration.
No, not even a little bit of registrar.
I know. You should have starred longer.
That's true. That's true. That even rhymes.
Yeah, man. See, we're bringing original facts with
Facts.
Z's, many Z's.
You know, what I just do not understand is there's at least 4 people besides me watching. Nobody's commenting a single peep or pip because we may go into talk.
Let me count. Let's see. Yeah. I know who's watching. That's not a hard one to figure out.
I can't see because I got to stay off the dark web and disconnect the VPN to be on here.
That's pretty racist.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to call it the dark web anymore, dude.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, we don't say darkest because like if we do that, then that means we're segregating and we're no better than the enemy. Oh wait, hold on. No, that's not. I'm sorry. I misspoke. That's not actually what I was talking about. Never mind.
I fell down my screen. There you go. I was in the alternate web.
I left my freaking cell going.
Was it a sickle?
Yeah.
Sickle cell? Or was it a splinter cell?
I'm pretty sure it was a splinter because it looked like a splinter from all these little peak dips.
It's probably a bad motor. It's probably mine's a bad motorcycle. I don't want to pickle.
Yeah.
I just want to ride my motorcycle. I don't want to tickle. Just want to ride my motorcycle.
Is the
I don't want to die.
Drop, Sarge?
Huh?
$1 still on the drop.
Let's put it this way. If I still had my cell in place, I'd be at about $5,000 right now. Although it does look like it's slowly trending back upwards at the moment because the lows aren't going past the lowest lows so far, which to me indicates it's about to go upwards. I should do a buy instead of a sell, so I'm not going to do shit. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Try to catch it on the top side.
Disclaimer, it is a demo account. Disclaimer.
Yeah, that's like my real name. I'm a secure party creditor.
Hella secure, motherfucker.
Hella secure.
Let's see.
So fucking secure.
Here we go.
What happened? This is my grocery store outfit.
Oh shit. I gotta see this.
Oh, I gotta wait. Okay.
I pulled down the phone. That's classic.
These are aviator goggles. These are aviator goggles from World War I.
You're fucking nuts.
That is awesome.
Yeah, do I look like Antifa? Or maybe do I look like Uncle Ifa?
Classic, bro.
Uncle Ifa. What's up?
Slightly, yeah.
You're not supposed to. See, like, this is what it does.
Uncle Ifa.
Definitely Uncle Ifa.
So as y'all can see in the background there, We got a FX Choice MetaTrader 5 Pro going on with a demo account for the USD JPY 1 minute slot. And now, just because I like to sit on the
I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at, dude, but I'm in love. Like, that's awesome. That looks just like my EKG whenever I used to do angel dust. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's cool, dude.
Going on here.
Stop
I put the Scylla in oscilloscope, you know.
Valleys.
And it could have dropped another 100 points, which would have been telebank.
Is that that code word you were talking about earlier? If I got a TDA on a bitch, I'm gonna make it look sexy.
But,
I got my World War II goggles on my head, make it look sexy.
as you can see here, it went from
I love the disguise, bro.
approximately 660 up to
Classic pocket
731
right there.
in a 71-point move. Oh,
Lens flare,
still had a buy down here, or
Ric Flair.
we're making a hell of a lot of money right now. Now, according to what I understand, whenever you're looking at this 106 up here, you
Yeah.
see the 7.3. Don't even worry about the 106. It's out of the way.
Isn't
All
that
you
gang
worry
stuff?
about is the 1 of the 7.1. That is considered a pip. It went to 2 and moved up 1 pip. Now the baby pips are these little tiny numbers that keep jumping like a bunch of rabbits trying to screw and multiply. But all the snakes divide them, so they keep falling. You know, it's crazy. It happens in
If that's a pip, I'm glad it's night. That's like one of those fucking time release jokes. That shit, like
the
just
baby pips.
yeah, right. Like, see, that's one of them time release jokes. Like, you hear that shit, and then like later on, it kicks in. Make sure that you got what you need, nourishment.
I guess nobody has any questions about any
We're getting over. Forex?
I guess nobody has any questions
Nobody.
about Forex type stuff. They must be learning everything on their own. Trying to give out a little information about the stuff that I've learned. And no comments. So obviously everybody else must be well versed in all this stuff. That's awesome, because the next meeting that's not live streamed, guess what? I want to ask about it. Oh, looky there. It's Rich.
Yup.
It's a Richie account. Hi, Richie.
It's Richie Montana.
This is Richie.
He's kind of like Richie Rich, but he's, you know, from Montana. When I was watching Silver Spoons, I used to call myself Porchy Poor. We all used to hang out on the stoop. We get stupefied.
So, you know, what I don't understand is why we don't got anybody in here chatting away with us.
Hey, you know what I learned?
If Inga S comes in, you know she gonna comment.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's gonna go hard at you because she's gonna say that you must really miss that person that you think I am because you keep talking about it.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'm an expert in reading what people miss. So I'm like a mistologist. I get misty. You know, like nothing mystifies me. You know, I'm anti-mystifiable, undeniable,
I
mystifiable.
think I might have misinterpreted.
Yeah, I know, right? Or Mr. Interpreted. Don't forget your penis.
It was a slight misinterpretation.
Yep, that's it.
If you misinterpret where that's at, you got a problem.
Yes, you do. But I hear that for only $19.95, the state of Tennessee and FBI agent Parker Still will help you find it.
Get access to your PDA.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's your PDA.
Well, I have a feeling they're going to help Heather find hers. Just saying.
Because after you reach the age of majority, you just have like a little bit further to drive until you get to the lodge at securedparty.com.
Yeah, let me clean the windows for you guys.
Have you ever left the flashlight on?
Hell of times.
Oh wow, dude! It looks like you're driving in California.
Yeah, pretty much. Just chucking to hurry up.
That's weird. There's like a 2-second delay. That car went by you like 2 seconds ago. That's so weird.
Look at those mud flaps. Those are fucking gay.
Those are, man, dude. That's like God said, "Let there be mud flap."
Dude,
Oh my God.
mud fap.
Mud fap.
That's not blocking. It's not blocking
Fap
shit.
that mutter.
That's retarded. Man,
Wow, dude.
about to flap the fuck out of this.
It's so cool because you're sitting up so high off the ground. It's almost like I feel like I'm watching this from Superman's point of view.
Yeah. Don't tug on that cape.
That's right. You don't want to tug on his TDA. You'll get your ass kicked. He doesn't take prisoners anymore either.
No, he don't. He fucking whipped Batman's ass.
Did he? I was wondering who won that, but I've been chicken shit to ask. You know.
Actually, I don't even know, but I just said that.
Oh, cool. You just made something up. Dude, that's got to be accurate. Man. That's what I'm going with that. Final answer, locking it in.
Yeah.
I don't need to call my lifeline.
I think so.
I got this shit.
Just, yeah. I do have to announce a disclaimer. I do not know whose ass got whipped.
But if you think about it, okay, so like Superman, like his cape and shit was like permanently installed because that was like the blanket that they wrapped him in as a baby. But like Batman's cape was made by an Englishman named Alfred, which I'm pretty sure was in the Illuminazis. So, because he didn't like, one time I yelled out Hans and like he turned around. So I'm pretty sure he was like actually a prisoner of like prisoner taker from the Nazis. But yeah, so like because of that equals Superman, you know. Plus like Eminem like actually did like a poem that said he could be your Batman, but you know he did that song that said he can't be your Superman. So I'm pretty sure Batman lost because of that.
Yeah.
Just because Eminem did
Let me
it.
take an exit here for a second.
I was gonna stand there and watch him burn, but I don't listen to that music because it's not good music.
I'm gonna pull off to the side.
I've been listening to Smokey Robinson lately.
Reset.
You got to reset.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I gotta fucking set this fucking thing. It won't fucking.
Are you gonna do it globally? Are you gonna do it globally? Because I got to pay some bills. So
I might be able to do some global satellite setting.
cool.
Just send $1 to my PayPal.
Oh, like not for a donation though. Like right, like just so you can verify me.
Exactly. I'll send it back.
Okay, because like I don't have like I've only got like so many dollars left, and I can't do any of them like for donations. But like I do have like $3 left in my verified budget.
Yeah, that'll do.
Well, that means you're
So
not going to backdrop include.
I have really slow internet, so like if I get impatient and I click verify like 2 extra times in the first 15 seconds, and like you end up getting all 3 of my verified dollars, would you please like refund the last 2? Because I need those for school tomorrow.
All right.
Because you know tomorrow is visitation day, at the Knox County Jail.
We're locked in. Don't want to upset the fucking natives by not being locked in.
No, you don't. You don't. You got to be like, you got to get the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got invited to Top Gun school.
Nice.
Yeah. No, actually, my bad. I read that wrong. That's not Top Gun. That's OPPT school. I don't know where that came from. It was like fucking, yeah. Damn it, man.
All right. Back to
I used to have like a college like down the road from my house. That counts, right?
Yeah, fucking A.
Look, I was walking through the forest today, and I found a baseball and an action figure. And the action figure, I swear to God, is like if I were a superhero, it's what I would be. He's even got like white streaks in his hair, like a skunk, the same way I do.
Nice.
So I was like, fucking hey, right? Like, I mean, you can't make that shit up unless you're from, Dallas.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we can't drop fucking memes in the live chat.
I know, dude. But you know what we could do? We could draw memes on our face and then turn on the camera and blam.
Hey, you need to get one of those dry erase boards and cut a little, put your face in there.
Fucking hey, dude, that's totally what I'm gonna do in a minute. That's a good idea, man. Because I got like two dry erase boards like right here behind me. I keep that shit on tap.
Right.
Never meant to be so cold, but it's winter time, motherfucker.
Fuck your whole family.
Now I got your eye.
Your eye, your biometric, your eye, your eyeball, your pupil.
All your biometric is belong to me.
Oh, stored in database, encrypted.
I encrypted. I unblooded. All the street gang know where you live.
Tyler taught me that.
Tyler. We Allen Iverson, bitch. Not AI.
That's right.
I will beat you in a game of horse.
360 degree.
I'm gonna get me a Renault.
360-degree basketball dunking.
Dunking.
Oh yeah.
OPPT, you know me. In
Fuego.
Oh, I should have worked longer. Whoa, dude.
It never woke long enough.
Never woke long enough. Rascally Wabbit.
I really, really hope that our friend and colleague from Repo gets on here tonight. Been gone for a little bit.
I do too, man.
Yeah.
It's just not the same without hearing that accent.
Shaker.
I actually had to start going and watching videos again of him making food, which just made me hungry.
You know, like I did the same thing. I watched one of his cooking videos yesterday just because I missed his ass. You know what else I like about him? He's one of the few people. He's one of the few people that'll stay in a chat whenever I come in it nowadays. Because I mean, I'm serious, dude. Like, look, like I'm serious. Like, I'm like the smelly kid in class. Like, whenever I come in, everybody fucking moves away nowadays. Like the other day, I came into the chat and there was like 81 people in the chat, and then like as soon as I like signed on, it was like 3 people,
Poof.
and I was 2 of them because I was lurking on myself trying to make sure I stay right, you know.
Right.
You know, I would
Either way,
say
though.
it's like whenever you walk into a room, you become an active shooter. Everybody just
I am.
drops out.
I am. I'm like Mark
That
Wahlberg.
may be a little too soon because of Parkland, you know.
No, it was okay. I mean, like, you know, I'm a lot like Mark Wahlberg. You know, like I'm the shooter.
You know, I wouldn't want to say anything unpolitically correct.
Nice. Oh shit.
Hey, look, Mike Michaels is on.
Stay on the road.
Get rich with crypto. 151 people watching. Can we invade theirs? Or I do a screen share?
That'd be cool. We should do that.
Hey, can I ask
Hangout
you guys a
Wars.
question? Why are there no white Panthers? Do you think that like Panthers haven't heard of equal opportunity?
I know. That's fucked up. I'm sure there's that
It is.
one albino panther out there, just
He
like
is.
pissed.
You know what? But you know what they call him though. They don't call him an albino panther. You know what they call it, right? Honky. Is that a racial
He's walking
slur?
around going, "White Panther, White Panther."
Yeah, no, right, right.
Yeah,
He's going.
group.
He's going. He's like, you know how like Black Panthers be like power to the people. He'd be like power to the person. You know, because he's outnumbered and shit. He might be like power to the individual though, or to the entity.
Power to the Ritz. You know, because
And
they'd have to call him a cracker.
you know, like he'll throw it on you. You know what's not fair? Like calling boy pumas a cougar is just kind of weird. It's like it's off-putting. I don't know if it's been like if that's like transparent. You know, like your parent had like a sex reassignment, like gender reassignment. That's a transparent. Like I don't know what bathroom I'm supposed to go into with my mama. in that situation. I mean, like I'm not always confused, but when I am, I wear these shoes.
Oh, speaking of, that brings up a funny from earlier. So here I was getting ready to start everything up, right? And I see I got a notification on Facebook. So I go over there and look. And somebody had posted something in the fucking like one of the shopping things for back home. And the person, I swear, was probably gayer than a $3 bill. Because you know, $80 bill's gay, but $3 bill is queer.
Yeah, you know that's accurate.
Transgender, probably. I mean, it could have been, you know. But
Right, that's the creature from Jekyll Island, right?
I decided to go and click on this person to find out who the hell they is. They just appeared in 2016, according to Facebook. No age. They prefer to be known as he, him, or his. I don't understand that, but okay. And then I started looking at the pictures, and it says, "Oh, Transgender Day of Remembrance," which I remember that day because I had to go up to a church that I had no clue about and watch a screen of supposedly only like, what, 317 people that got killed. There's way more than that across the world that got killed. Yeah. But the funny part is you can tell that this person is a new boy. Like male, like from female to male. Because they don't even know how to do a haircut like Justin Bieber yet.
That's
And
wild.
they almost got it down.
Well, I say you better make it look sexy.
don't know if they can.
Shit, if I was gonna be transgender, I would rock that motherfucker, dude. You know, the first thing I'd do is get me like a solid black girdle. I'd pretend like I played football for the Oakland Raiders. Except my name would be Barbara, because it would be the Streisand effect.
Why ain't anybody joining us or talking with us? They sitting there watching and lurking.
Lurking ass people.
Lurking.
I'm gonna have to call out Inga S, because I'm sure Inga S is around.
You just wanna lurk me. You don't drive a car. You just sit and watch me on the YouTube. Y'all didn't know I could take it there, did you?
All right.
That shit sounded like Quincy Jones, didn't it? Like Quincy Jones produced it. Tony LaFace. Tony LaFace. I'm French, motherfucker. I'm French, motherfucker. Oh my God. You're supposed to say like say I love crepes. Nah, like say I love really thin pancakes. I'm gonna break your motherfucking arm, Ricky Bobby. I like saying that. I like saying that shit to tall white people. I'm like, I will break you. I will break your arm, Ricky Bobby.
That's it. Shake and bake. Bake and shake.
Damn right, dude. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something else. All right. I like to think of my Jesus wearing a tuxedo T-shirt because it's kind of formal, but it says, I came to party.
Yeah, it's got formal and casual.
Yeah, it's like the best of
You
both
don't
worlds.
like little 8-pound, 7-ounce baby Jesus?
I like little baby Jesus, but like praying to an infant is kind of weird and off-putting.
And
like
I hear somebody say
it's still in the tray. It's like right next to the pudding. It's off-putting. Which everybody knows that you can't eat until you finish your meat. So,
watch out. We're coming back for the ready to break heaven again.
I know, right, dude?
Transgender talking like that.
We're gonna fucking break.
How many people just dropped off with those?
It says we have 7 people now.
How many people dropped?
Somebody.
We got some hellions in the house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but nobody's talking other than us.
Oh man, see.
Oh,
because they're fucking entertaining. They can't keep up.
Car, bus, race car, truck. What are we driving?
We're driving 18 wheels, 53-foot long fucking ass.
It's 18 wheels and a dozen roses. He's like, roll on highway, roll on along, roll on California all night long.
Hopefully we catch some fucking shit. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Inga's in the building now too.
Oh, shish.
I'm put off by your off-putting. Okay.
Okay,
tell her she can't have her pudding until she finishes my meat.
You can't have
she needs to put up.
It's okay.
She needs to put up or shut up.
All in all, I'm just another prick in the hall.
Yep, that hall's long as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I'll be standing by the lockers like, lurk. I'm serious, dude. I ain't afraid. Anymore.
No.
I'm of the age of like mediocrity. Which is like right between minority and majority. So I'm of the age of mediocrity. Which is pretty cool too. Cause I've been it, just been it. You don't wanna UCC it.
Get your day.
Get your TDA in one day. Just bean it.
Bean it. You've been hit by, you've been struck by
A slow ass criminal. $31 million. Make you holler when I steal it. Oh, dude, I'm gonna do the whole Michael Jackson Thriller album about Randy Bean parodies. Like I just like Smooth Criminal will work.
Less than 24.
Look. Randy Bean is not my chauffeur. I'm starting with the man in the prison. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up right there.
Internet's starting to crack. Right. Oh my gosh.
And as he kept going with his verbal memes, the internet began to break.
Yes.
I can't wait till we get a blockchain. I'm gonna break that motherfucker too. You gotta opt out. That's opptout.com.
Yeah.
Yep. No
Google
bay.
that.
No bay. Ooh, lurk, Morse. Oh my God. Oh, you know who I haven't talked to my brother construction in a while.
Yeah.
Ever since he dubbed me the official art department on demand. Like the demand has like really dropped off, you know? It's almost like I got auditioned for a job I've had for like 10 years. And I'm like that dude that got fired on Office Space and just kept coming to work. And I'm still looking for my motherfucking stapler. And just, damn, it feels good to be a beanster. A real beanster has. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who wants to be a beanster outside do beanster shit?
Yeah, not a beanster, not a beaner.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
Oh, the jaws get locked up already. Oh shit.
Yep.
Face lock ahead.
Yes, yes, we got so excited when you came in. Yeah,
yes, we did. Yes, when I see you lurking, I touch myself. I'm divineless. Sweet dreams are made of those.
We know what it takes to beat number one.
That's right. You gotta fiend it. Like you mean it. Don't want an apartment, do not own a townhome. You don't want to be stuck in one place, you want to roam.
Just beat it.
Beat it.
Well, I guess
I gotta find them lyrics, man. We need to record that shit. We need to just do it live, dude. We just need to do it live.
Starting to try to comment.
I could welcome peanut gallery.
Feng
shui.
Yeah, feng shui. Dude, tonight at the thrift store, I saw the complete. You know, like how they have those books for the complete idiots or whatever. They had the complete idiot's guide to feng shui, right. And I was like, "Be like Walter, my book." Yeah, it's like I was going to Jeet Kune do it. Like, damn, Bruce Lee, come over here and Jeet Kune do something. Yeah.
The book was strategically placed near the door.
It was because I was reading it in the bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like these little kids like knocking on the door, like, Mister, are you okay in there?
And you look on the door and it says, "Here I sit, broken hearted, tried to shit but only farted."
That's, you know what else I said? I told him, I said, look, when you get about 10 years older, I want you to, like, for a good time, like you call that person's number up there, okay? Because you can always believe what they write on the walls in bathrooms, because that's the oldest graffiti in the world. Look, man, like seriously, I was watching, you know, before I decided to like take my meme into like the publics with my private, and like, so when I decided to do that, I was like, I haven't tagged anything since I was like a long, long time ago, right? Like when I was in high school, we used to go like just throw up graffiti. And like all I would do is just put my nickname or my logo. You know what I mean? Like so all I did was just tag some shit like here and there. But like now I'm like going into like this next medium, you know, like I wanted to make sure that I do it right, you know, because I know what the rules used to be, but I don't know if the rules are still the same now. You know what I mean? And it's a younger generation; they don't even know how to spell. Like, can you imagine, like, doing like a 3-story tall, like really super involved 5-6 colors, like multiple stencils, fucking, you know, using fucking like plaster of Paris and shit like that to make 3D sculptures, only to find out that like you call yourself, you know, like one thing and like what you spelled is like, what if it was like desert, you know, it was your nickname, it was going to be desert Jack, we'll just say, and or Jack Desert, right? And then you were like dessert. That would be horrible. Like your graffiti would, I mean, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like the bricks themselves, the paint cans would repossess the paint instantly. Because, you know, when you buy Rust-Oleum these days, it has spell checker built in. And it's just for that reason. But anyway, like, so I was watching this damn documentary, which is the point of this anecdote. And on this documentary was concerned with the history of graffiti. They were giving examples of the earliest like recorded graffiti in like ancient Rome. And it was the same kind of shit that people write in the bathroom now. But they said it was all over the place though. Like, cause you know, like, all right, so think about it. Like, you know, like there are certain kind of bars, like when you pull up in the neighborhood, not just in the parking lot, you know, if you walk into the restroom at some bars, you know, like you're gonna read that kind of shit on the wall. You know, you just know that shit. You know where the fuck you hang out. You know what your friends is like. You know why you're drinking at that bar. Like, don't be bullshitting anybody. It ain't got nothing to do with karaoke. All right? Like, I'm just calling people out, like myself included. But anyway, the kind of shit that those people, like drunk ass, like, you know, like drunk ass people these days at our most immature, that was like the most advanced Roman. You know what I mean? Like they only had like 22 and a half chromosomes per strand of DNA. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I think that's in the Dead Sea Scrolls, but you can fact check me. But anyway, so like in ancient Rome, you know, the Colosseum, as tall as people could reach on the outside, there was graffiti all over the wall. And it was all the kind of shit that we write in bathrooms. It said like, you know, like Claudius is a dirty knave, and you know, like shit like that. And some of this shit was very funny. And I'm actually going to use my telephone now. Or you're not supposed to call it a telephone now. It's a cellophone, isn't it? I'm old. I forget these things. I'm going to look on my cellophone, and I'm going to give you some examples of ancient Greek graffiti. And you're going to tell me, like, on a scale of 0 to 5, 5 being the most awesome shit you ever learned. Yeah, on my cell phone.
That shit was OG original glyphs.
Yes, it's a Nokia. It's the one that all them those hackers use.
Straight up glyphs.
No blips. Okay, so I'm going to say ancient Roman.
There's no
defender.
hackers.
Wait a minute. You mean there's no hackers? So then I bounce those checks? Is that what you're saying?
That's
Man, I better get my TDA this week.
Wait, disclaimer.
This is what I say and what I do is for informational, educational, governmental, and gubernatorial purposes only.
Disclaimer.
Like, look, if you don't know who her daddy is, but you think that she's a sweet kitten, you need to disclaimer. With that said, I know my rights, and all my lefts are reserved. So,
yeah.
You got to call earlier in the week for that shit. It's Thursday meeting. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I appreciate you coming out, though. We're proud to earn your business. If anybody wants to send me a promissory note, I will accept it for value. I just need to put that out there. Just not as a donation. I'm not trying to make any money off the idea. I want to verify you. Like everybody listening,
Right.
I'd like to verify you. If I can.
Drop your social security number in the chat.
Look, but I want you to truncate it, or actually, I want you to hyper truncate it, which is kind of like, you know, if
put it in brackets.
you just keep the last four. What actually, like when you truncate it, you only see the last four digits. I need you to add 4 digits to the beginning, which is even more secure, and then tell me all 20 numbers.
Right.
Oh wait, that's for your credit
Put it in
card.
brackets.
I'm sorry.
Put it in brackets. It'll be secure.
It's encrypted. You know, that's how you get your party. That's how you get your party to creditor. You know,
Right.
that's how you secure it. Otherwise, you know, hey, I don't know what to tell you. You know,
That's right.
11 colorful phrases from ancient Roman graffiti. Are you ready for this? There is Phileros Spado, which is Phileros is a eunuch.
Apparently, this
There
guy
is
doesn't realize
Lucius-
that's blinking light on.
Oh my God, dude. There is Lucius Pinxit, which is like actually Italian for Lucius wrote this, which is kind of like Ekran was here. Dude, you need to write from now on, whenever you like sign one of your manifests or your bills of lading or whatever kind of shit you're doing. I don't know what kind of outfit that you're hooked up with. But like, if I were you, I would write Ekran Pinxit under duress.
How do you spell it?
Pinxit.
Pinxit. Got it.
Yeah, Ekran Pinxit. That means Ekran wrote this. Then I want you to dip your right fingerprint, your right thumbprint in blood, and then put that right in the middle of it.
Right.
Okay. And then it'll be secured.
Right.
All right, so here's
My
the
wrist
next
down
one.
the road.
Look, dude, oh my God, listen. This one's hilarious. Apollinarius medicus tidi impectoratoris ic cacavit bene. That says, Apollinaris, doctor to the Emperor Titus, had a good crap here. That's right. That's it. He took a good crap here. Oh my God. Look, dude, think about it. This applies to some people that you know. Here we go. Number 4. Opie. Emboliari for furnuncle. That means obvious. You're a clown, a thief, and a cheap crook. And I got your mama's TDA. Say hello to your motherboard for me. Okay, and the next one is Miximus inlecto, fetor peccavimus aspis, sedices quare, nulla matella fui. That says, we have wet the bed. We have wet the bed, I admit it. We were wrong, my host. If you ask why, there was no chamber pot. That was written inside of an ancient Roman hotel. Like, no shit. Oh my God, this one, I love this shit. I love this shit. Look, at the beginning, you can replace Virgula Tertio with Ekran, okay? And it says, Virgula Tertio su indecens es, which means, Ekran, you are a nasty boy. Oh my God, dude. Epaphra glaberis, which means Epaphra,
they wrote that
you
right.
Bald.
They wrote that right before they pulled up their overwear.
That's it. Oh wait, hey, look, this one would make a great Donald Trump, like the meme I did the other night with what did it say? It was some funny shit, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, the expectacle. Expectacle. You know, which is like that's the dopest word I made up this week, seriously.
Close tight.
But so like this
one
one
on that immediately.
Oh, this is a sign from God too, dude. Like this is number 7 on the top 10 list of dopest ancient Roman graffiti. Okay, like so that's like a sign from God because it's 7 period, which period means like 7 7. So it's like 3 7. So it's like 777. So it's like anonymous unity, collective university. More Rabe in my hand. So that's like a sign from God. So it says Epaphra, Glaber S. So I'm going to say Donald Trump, or I'm going to say POTUS, Glaber S, which means POTUS, you were bald. And like in the meme, like his hair will be blowing up, you know? His toupee will look like maybe like a 1.5 pay, you know what I mean?
Wait, what does it mean?
It means you were bald. That's what it says anyway. What's up, little buddy? I will. Definitely. You got it. Yep.
Just tell him to come over here.
Hey, whole lot of shaking going on. All right. I'm not even gonna do the fucking Italian part, okay? I just want you to like hear how beautiful this sounds in English. This is number 9. The petty thieves request the election of Vadia as Adele. That is a great use of like purpose, you know? Oh my God, this one's hilarious, bro. It says Salatus makes the girls moan. I think that should have been number 1, dude. That was number 10. I think that should have been number 1. And so it's Suspirium Puellum Salatus Thraex. And I'm not probably pronouncing that right, but that's because I'm from the United States and we don't actually learn foreign languages worth a shit. And so I haven't. Rosetta was stoned whenever I came over, so I couldn't get her to teach me my first party process. But it says, I wonder, O wall, that you have not yet collapsed. So many writers' cliches do you bear. Blam. That graffiti addressed the greater problem with the graffiti, which I think is enlightened. that guy was pretty close to having his next set of chromosomes. That's awesome. In the interest of avoiding hardcore lewdness and profanity, I've omitted some of the truly vulgar defacements. For some firmly NSFW, which I'm pretty sure stands for National Secured Friend Workshop examples, do go here. Okay, so this shit right here is not suitable for work, bro. So you need to like mute your headphones. You're driving a truck. Oh my God, dude. So
like
some dude
back then there was also the outhouse with the hammer and the chisel.
That's it. That's a true story. Look, this one is from a tavern in Veracundus, which you know has got to be a Betty White kind of place. Veracundus Amundus, you know, abundance of abundance. All right, Restituta says, Restituta, take off your tunic, please, and show us your hairy privates. Swear for God. It don't tell me how to. It don't say how to say it in Italian though. This next one says, "Weep, you girls. My penis has given you up. Now it penetrates men's behinds. Goodbye, wondrous femininity." Damn, bro just totally came out of the closet in the stall at the local Catholic synagogue. That was on the wall at church, bro. Okay, Implicatus. I know that Icarus.
BC.
You know what? The finances officer of the Emperor Nero says this food is poison. Ooh, foreshadowing. I was like, dude. Like they just totally, that was like WikiLeaks. Like whoever went to that bathroom stall knew that Nero was going to get assassinated. He was going to get poisoned.
That seems like it was like pre-fuck era.
That's what?
But was it cherry pie?
Seems like that was pre the word fuck era. It was
Dude.
BF, before fuck.
Oh my God, dude. Some of these right here are seriously personal. Like, I almost feel like I'm betraying somebody. Like, but I've got to tell you about this shit. Like, okay, so once upon a time, these two guys, they like disappeared, right? Like, I hear that the not so secret service kind of like apprehended them at a local mobile home dealership. But it says, "We two dear men, friends forever, were here. If you want to know our names, they are Gaius and Aulus." So, you know, they're keeping it real. That's the definition of keeping it real. Whenever you say some shit that's accurate, like that's accurate as fuck, dude. See, they weren't anonymous back then either, so they like the idea was very young. With this graffiti, you know, it was kind of like not like an idea yet. It was like a notion.
They had pictures to prove it.
They did too. They did. Some of them were vulgar. Some of those pictures, like you want to unsee some of the ancient like art, you know, because it's got all of those.
Damn, those were old.
I know it. Oh my God, dude! Secundus likes to screw boys. That was in the Umachia building. Wow. The Lupinari. I screwed a lot of girls here. Wow. Solomons, you screw well. Damn. There was a lot of graffiti in that one place. And like when the people that couldn't really write so well, they actually drew pictures. They like carved pictures. Like when I go to a bar, like for instance, New Year's Eve, we went to this bar here in the ATL, and like everybody writes on the wall. You know, it's just what people do. I've been going to this bar for a couple of years since Elizabeth and I started dating, and I have not yet tagged the wall. So, of course, I took my Sharpie, New Year's Eve, and I commenced to writing my logo on the wall, you know, and then quoting some Marcus Aurelius, you know, like just, you know, don't stop talking about what a good man should be and go be one, you know, kind of, except I use some different words. But anyway, so yeah, when I was there at that bar, you know, there were all these people that were waiting to come in there and like fucking right on the wall, just like me. But back in the day, you know, it would have been one dude smuggles a chisel into the bar, right? And then everybody is just kind of like underground, like you're in county jail and the female dorm is on the other side. So you go back in the shower and like through the cracked concrete blocks, like from Antebellum, Georgia, like you pass like notes to the chicks on the other side. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that, but you have to bring a chisel. Yeah. Like, look, like, can you imagine? Like, okay, so you just finished like chiseling the single greatest 400 AD penis on the wall at the like basilica, right? You just finished it when the archbishop walks up. You know what I mean? Like, how much pizza do you think was ordered to be delivered that day? Is that a terrible? I'm not allowed to say that, am I? Like, not on TV?
Oh,
are we on TV yet? I think we're on TV.
This Hangouts is rated X.
For exceptional. Pretty sure that's in the spell checker. Link is in the description. I know my wrongs and my rights are reserved.
Need to run.
I know my
I'm
service.
gonna have to run a spell check on everybody watching and in the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry. This Hangouts has been paused due to equals. Background checks. If you did not consent to any background checks, please press 1 now. To hear the weather in Espanol, please press 2.
Everybody watching or in the chat.
If you feel you have
Yes.
reached your fidelity count in error, please hang up and dial again. No, you may not go to the tax assessor's office to get a bond, James Bond. Only typical bonds are sold by the tax man. Hey, yay. Press 4 for more options.
Feudal bonds are us.
Thank you for calling the offices of Jonald S. Brimfield. Vitruvius is a scurvy knave. My bad, I went back to Roman graffiti. I didn't know what we were doing. I totally jumped in the DeLorean, dude. I got pushed into the DeLorean, man. I didn't know what happened. I was driving a Renault. It's not a Renault. It's a Renault.
Fucking 88 miles an hour.
Hey, bro, like you remember Sarah Palin, right? Like, what's the capital of Alaska? You know what I'm talking about? What's
Anchorage.
the capital of Alaska? Oh, it's not Anchorage.
You know.
Of course I know, but
Anchorage.
I'm asking you.
You know.
That's from my look. When I was in the first grade, okay, I went to the book fair. and I bought a fucking joke book, and that was like in my joke book. And I just now, like, here it is, like 40 plus years later. Like I'm sitting here, and I just now dropped that joke in a real live Google Hangout. Man, this feels like Tyler Perry must feel after a Medea movie. I feel like I just memorized the whole script and then flipped it on everybody, you know, because I totally, like when you said, I was like, what's the capital of Alaska? And you're like, Juneau. And I'm like, of course I know, but I'm asking Jew, you know, like, bam, Zion, baby. We're going to fucking party like it's Zion in the Matrix. You know, you need to plan the destination before you start like announcing the party, don't you? Like you could cause a traffic accident if you were like that, you know? Like if you were like, you know, like party at, and then everybody just starts going, you know? I do that shit with the kids sometimes.
Yeah. Follow me.
Yeah,
where are we going? Follow me.
Yeah, like what? I do that shit. Like I'll be sitting like close to the back door, you know, in the living room. And then the kids will be sitting like closer to the front door, and I'll be like, you know, like I'm probably gonna go somewhere to get some cold ice cream or some shit like sweet that you would totally want to do, like whoever's gonna go with me to, and then they'll all jump and run to the front door, and then when they turn around, I'm like walking out of the back door, because equals lurker. You know, I always go out the back door, even at my own house. I'm just used to it. Because I'm about that life, you know. But anyway. Fuck, dude. Look, man. Have you seen you know who Michael Franchese is? I think it's Michael Franchese. You know who Michael Franchese is? And no, he's not the guy on the Velveeta box either. Okay, you don't get to say that.
The Ritz?
The crackers?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say cracker. You're not supposed to say cracker. That's a racial slur. You're supposed to say honky.
That's why I said Ritz.
Oh, sweet. Like, are you just putting it on? Are you just putting it on? Look, dude. You know what time it is if the Freedom Repossession tow truck parks on your fence? It's time to get a new fence. It's time to get a new fence. That's what time it is. Like, because we're trying to set you free. We're trying to bring you home. You know, Ubuntu,
Right.
which is, I'm pretty sure, like that's Latin for "Come on, y'all, get in the truck."
Don't get it confused with free possession.
Hey, true that. Gary Trudeau, no bay.
You know what's
Hey.
kind of funny is we've got Let Us Go Joe that I put in timeout.
Why did you put him in timeout?
Seconds.
How do I view all this shit that's going on, man? I don't even know how to view this shit.
You got to go to YouTube.
Oh, I gotta go to YouTube.
Gotta get
Okay,
in
so
the
I'm there.
chat, Sarge.
How do I be
So I
getting
had
in
to
that chat?
time out that person because they decided to put.
What happened? I missed
Not
it.
sure why you all invite.
Damn, man. Look, dude, I just went to this shit and it's showing my picture.
What do you say, Sarge?
So they said, minutes ago, Joe said, not sure why you all invite people to this weird shit. See ya. So obviously, they must be in repossession, which
Obviously,
a few names of who the hell it be. And Inga S got timed out because she keeps deleting her messages. You know, I really hope somebody says, I thought you were all about unconditional love. Because then I'm just
oh yeah, like that's not Janet.
I'm waiting for it because I'm not about unconditional love. I'm about tough love, motherfuckers.
I'm all about unconditional love, but you know what? Like, I love a lot of people. I don't have to let them be in my life so they can suck all my motherfucking energy out. How about that?
Exactly. You love a lot of people.
I know, right?
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I love my mama, but my mama's an energy vampire. You think I don't talk to my mom? I haven't talked to my mother in 7 months now. I'm not proud that that's the way shit is, but like, I'm not proud that that's the way this shit is. But like, am I broke? Am I broke back? Like I'm on that mountain? No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not actually.
I'm not screwed. It's not at the
I'm
front
not screwed by anybody.
What you got?
Not at the front of your mandula oblongata.
Like, I filed a lien against myself for $100 billion. UCC 1 308 762 by 5'9". 800 yards.
By 5'9", that's a rare one.
Yeah, it's a rare. Yeah, that's NATO. It's old school NATO, baby. That's before it was the UN. That's when it was like the UC. That's when it was the UC.
Party creditor right there.
Damn right. That's why I'm a secured party creditor. I'm certified to 800. You know what I mean? Like that's damn near a mile, boys. That's damn near
everybody's got a 3'9", but like a 5'9". Oh shit.
Oh shit, dude. 762 5'5s are like, come on, man. Come on, bro. 5'5". That's the perfect height. Oh wait. We were talking about we were talking ballistics, right? I was like talking about I was talking about this drag queen up the road, like her measurements.
I was talking about that UCC.
762. Oh yeah, you don't want to UCC it. Look, you know, anybody who tunes into what we're doing right now probably is like, because you know they don't have the crypto sheet to go off of. So like when we're saying all this shit that we're saying, like they don't have the key to legend. I bet this is frustrating, dude.
We just might break Google with all their searches.
Like we can't be censoring people, bro. Like, you know, like that's not who we are. That's not how we get down. That's not how we roll. That's not how we UCC things around here.
Well, the way I see things is not the way you see it, okay? So we practice tough love up in this bit.
Want to hear a good joke? Nobody talk shit. Nobody get choked.
Nobody move. Nobody get choked.
That's it. Hold it, mother stickers. This is a fuck up. Thanks to that comment right there, we are now in not suitable for work territory. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure your trays and your seats are in the upright fastened position. It is a balmy 70-something degrees in south, wherever you are right now. We're going to try to get you there safely.
Yeah. Seen that shit on TDA.com.
Our in-flight movie is What to Do with Your TDA. by Winston
Yeah.
Stout.
Peanuts are free. Peanuts are free.
Peanuts are free. Ham sandwiches, half off until we get to Cleveland. Then that shit's gonna go out the back. Nobody flushed the toilet on this inbound flight. There's an FAA
No
ban
sandwich flight.
There's an FAA ban on taking your shoes off in the cockpit. So that's more of a up here in the front kind of thing. Yeah, so lurk a little bit. Enjoy the stewardesses. I'm sorry, flight attendants. I'm sorry. What do we call Paul? He's a transparent. They adopted a child. I'm not sure what bathroom he goes to, but if you see him going in one, her going in one, just do whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't want anybody to have any hard times. And as always, thank you for flying American TDA
all
Airlines.
Gender labeled toilet. All gender labeled. Disclaimer.
All gender. It used to be called the family room, but it's got a different icon on it now.
Right.
Not icon
No,
that
it's just
put up
what we
all the
already
power
do.
stuff in Africa. Like not the rapper icon, the one that put up all the telephone poles and the electricity to Africa, which makes him, by the way, the Nobel Peace Prize deservingest motherfucker in the history of the fucking world. He needs to have every award. Akon needs to be a saint. I'm speaking to you, Pope. Motu proprio, brotherfucker. Okay? Motu proprio of my own accord. I'm saying right now, at least, look.
In your square.
I feel it's weird. I don't know if I get 60% of my income or more from Prio, bro. I might not be pro level Prio yet. Maybe I'm just like hobbyist. Yeah, like maybe I'm gumshoe. Like I'm a little bit above. I'm a novice. I mean, I've got to be at least novice. I mean, I've read the whole UCC, and a redemption manual like 40 times. So yeah, maybe that's what we should do. That's what we should probably do, dude.
I heard chapter 5's got a lot to read about.
There's over 9,000 pages. I just remembered that. The page numbers. There's a cat in every chapter, and there are 9 chapters.
Nice.
Yeah, it farts rainbows, bro. I was like, whoa, get off my chair. The pool's closed, by the way. Anybody who didn't know in the voice chat, the pool is closed officially.
Damn it.
The pool is always
reopen that bitch. I
fucking
just put on my swim trunks.
And
if
Uncle Aoife is listening,
right.
I'd just like to say, did you get
Opie's
that?
aunt called.
You must not talk about her. You must not.
No.
It's like, I want to make this clear too. It's okay to talk about Aunt Banks. It's okay to talk about Aunt Banks,
Right.
But it is not okay to talk about what's that lady? Oh God, dare I not say? She's it's Opie's aunt.
Right.
It's, Andy, or maybe it's his great aunt, because I think it's actually Andy Griffith's aunt. So that would make her his great aunt, and she was great. When you think about it, she was great.
Possibly the greatest.
She might have been the one that they named all the other great aunts after.
I think so.
I think she's the nomenclature.
Ross Boss was looking for
Latin. Hey, he was too, but even before he was a boss, you know what I mean? Back when he was just like a Ross, like hourly employee, like lurker, like
Ross
a lurk
manager.
boy. Yeah, he was like, fuck yeah, dude, the Ross manager. But he eventually became a trustee.
Yeah.
I think he's a beneficiary now because he's getting free publicity while we're talking about him. So that makes him a beneficiary, right? No one wants to UCC it. Just bean it.
Crazy Cat Lady Creations.
Oh, I know that lady.
Crazy Cat Lady Creation.
Kathleen.
Is that Cat Lady? Is she in there?
That's
Yes,
Kathleen. Kathleen. Hey man,
Cat
did you
lady,
write down
cat
that?
lady.
Did you write down that Italian that I was like totally fucking teaching you? Like, man, I was Rosetta Stoning your ass. Like, I totally taught you some fucking Italian. You know, and look, and I didn't even charge him $1 to verify either, people. Okay, and that's
cool.
that's what we do here in the family. That's what we do here in the family. In la familia es Tucci.
Yeah.
You know, you down with OPPT? You know me. Illuminati by nature. Do. I wonder if anybody has ever done that as a T-shirt or as like a band name, because I'm totally gonna name
So
my
it went
band.
from hieroglyphs outside the shit here to
Dude, somebody's already
Oh,
making
dude.
Somebody is already making Illuminati by nature T-shirts. I thought I totally invented that shit, and I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you did, bro.
No, man,
I've
I'm
seen the
serious.
trademark.
If I did, it was the other night whenever Sarge had us in this shit, and then he posted that shit on YouTube, and then all these other people like did this shit on Teespring yesterday. It's like, fuck, man. That's weird.
Hi,
Yeah.
Bella
If
Monroe.
you
I could have
can't,
made better artwork, though. I could have made better artwork. I would
if you
represent like
can't
Jersey.
handle originality, this is not the video for you. Just
No.
disclaimer.
Or aboriginality.
Yeah,
We
Those
don't
are
want to be
rare.
segregatory. Isn't that segregatory? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Right.
segregatory spelling.
you don't want to be
Okay,
aboriginal.
Google. Okay, Google. Segregatory spelling. 90210.
That's
Yeah.
separating each letter.
Damn right. But it's separate but equal.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's part of
the government wants you to separate the letters, but we try to keep them together. They don't like that.
Everything is nothing under the law. Everyone is the equal. Everyone is nothing under the law. Yeah.
That's right.
Steven Seagal is above the law, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
I wonder if Steven Seagal is still like a fucking police chief in like Slidell.
He was a lieutenant last I knew.
Lieutenant.
Still training officer.
I'll be damned.
This is an adventure of seeing, hearing, and thinking through the looking glass of Google Hangouts on ButtTube.
Yes.
Well, like what time is it? It's only 12:05 a.m. So we're not going to actually drop the TDA access shit until, what did we say, like 55 more minutes. So everybody knows that they're just biding their time, like they're just listening to this, and then like we're going to give them their TDA.
Oh, it's coming.
I mean,
It's coming. As soon as we hit 50 people watching, 5-0, motherfucker.
damn right. I'm going to be notarizing things adjudicationally. I'm going to subrogate your abrogation right here in the secure party chat.
You getting in notarization mode?
Yep, and we're going to use the Dead Sea Scroll process. So this predates the Bible.
Nice.
Yeah,
Papyrus. Got
the
it.
day after you go on a date, which is predating the post date.
Yeah, in the
So
private.
that's parcel code. That's
But
parcel
we're gonna
code.
do it in
For those of
public.
you who are not encrypted, if you're not spoofing your VPN right now, like you might want to do that.
All right.
I speak.
Proper parse
Why did-
syntax on your GPS.
Parse.
Parse syntax.
Parse.
Parse syntax.
Butter. Parse.
If your phone says syntax error, you have problem. We got your eye.
Error 404. What a combo by number. About 10 minutes.
Error 503. We don't like you. You go home.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please
You
hang
are-
up your phone and dial again.
Yes.
If you feel you have reached
are
this
from
recording
wrong
in
part.
error,
Wrong part
I'm
of
a
the planet.
AI.
No,
This is
look for
Tyler
you.
speaking. This is Tyler speaking. You are not your fucking khakis, people. Okay. God.
That's how you know Tyler's fake. He doesn't use proper parsate syntax at all.
Exactly. I mean, even John Tudor was more accurate than that. Everything's been anachronistic ever since then. Anachronistic.
Inaccurate.
That's right. And that,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it means
Trademark.
I know, dude. I just used that word. I just used that word correctly too. You know, anachronistic.
Yeah.
I just totally used that
Yeah,
shit
it's rare.
correctly. These people didn't pay anything for this. So like all these refunds
if
you're gonna have to
anybody-
give later. Like
If anybody in watching this can spell that correctly, they win their access. I'm just gonna give that up right now.
yes. That's correct.
That's-
And we're gonna
That's
we will be revealing the first
That's
4 digits of the third QSIP. That's right. The first 4 digits of the third QSIP in 30 minutes. That's right. 30 minutes till QSIP. As you were.
Right.
I had to turn on the auto
the last 3
notification.
digits.
That's weird. That recording sounded just like me. That's wild, dude. Yeah, like meeting the Robinsons was great. That was a good experience.
Oh my.
I wonder, do you ever wonder what happened to some people that like used to be famous and then like now you can't even remember who you were trying to think about? Like how did is that the Mandela effect or is that the Barbara Streisand effect? Which one is that?
Wow, that's a trick question. Streisand would say she came first. I know that. Facts.
But like you can't get a Streisand without an egg. Like everybody knows that little Streisands come from eggs. So it's
that a
egg,
Mandela?
then the Streisand.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think because of Hiram Abiff.
Mandela
right?
not only came first, he came second, and then left.
That was a dirty movie. You know, like Steven Seagal. That was like not one of his best movies. I was like, how did they even get him in there? And there was something about, you know, apart. He's like, he's like, I can't do it. My hands are apartheid. You know, and I was like, that's a terrible joke. And then like Lethal Weapon, you know, like with Joe Pesci and you know, screw South Africa, you know, or he says, he goes, free South Africa, you dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch. Say, fuck you at the drive-thru. Whatever happened to Joe Pesci? See, nobody talks about that except for this one YouTube video that I watched a couple days ago. And I'm not going to stack
I got a
the deck and
factoid about
give it away.
Pesci I just heard about today. I'll get to it. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'd like to hear your factoid.
Factoid I heard about Pesci is that Pesci, De Niro, and Pacino are going to be a mob movie coming up directed by Scorsese. Factoid.
Wow. Are you like pulling my leg? If Steve Buscemi is in there, that would be everybody whose last name ends with an I pronounced as an E that I could think of off the top of my head that I'd like to see in a movie, which also ends with an I.
Spoiler alert, they're going to have machine guns in their canes.
No. So it's going to be just like that Bucket List movie with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman?
Disclaimer on that last statement. Yeah, I have to disclaim that last statement.
Martha, put the mouse down. He was just joking. That's not we don't have to get tickets today, sweetie.
But
yeah, that's not
did from a reliable source here that they're going to be doing a movie.
What about
here, okay?
Is that the movie that Skeeterbug is going to be in?
I think he is co-starring. Sure.
Oh shit!
Damn. Man, you know you ain't gonna be able to tell Jermaine Walker shit. Jermaine Walker's little cousin Skeeterbug is gonna be in a major Italian mob flick with De Niro and Pacino and Steve Buscemi what's his name? That kid Urkel, Jaleel White.
Right.
Yeah, and Rudy from the Cosby Show.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is so Raven. That is so
It's gonna be
Raven.
on.
Well, in other news, I heard that you remember how in like 2012 it was like 300,000 people signed a petition to have Justin Bieber deported by President Obama back to Canada, but Obama like totally slept on that, like kind of like he did with like he didn't renew the statute or the law or whatever you want to call it. He didn't renew this law that bans horse meat, right? So like for the first time in 20 something years, like starting in 2012, like it could be mixed in with ground beef. It's like when you go to buy, your regular like ground beef, like especially the real lean shit, like that's what they say. But anyway, it's just kind of like that. And like so 300,000 people, but Obama like didn't do it. I think Donald Trump would definitely deport somebody if we wrote to him and we used like really nice words and we didn't make fun of him being like orange and we didn't make fun of him like not being qualified. If we didn't call him trigger words. And if you look at your syllabus, in the back of your syllabus, everybody, in the main chat, there's a copy of a syllabus, and in the back there's a glossary. If you'd like to research any of these terms, feel free to do so. But yeah, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be super
they are
good.
kind of asking about how to spell the stuff that you were spelling earlier.
Okay, so it's Heather, Heather, Ann, Ann, Tucci, Pucci, giraffe, Giraffe, spell check, Jiraff.
I knew it was coming.
Route 9, Maryville Road, middle of nowhere, Tennessee Correctional Facility.com. P.O. Box 98. Earned income felon number 714-417-77777 3-2 OPPT ICU. You don't see me.
And that's a fucking true story.
That's a I just read it out of the Bible. It's in the last chapter of Revelations. Y'all weren't paying attention. That's right. It's Thursday school. Because y'all wasn't paying attention Sunday. It's Thursday school. That's right. We used to call it Bible study. Now we call it shut up and turn around and quit kicking your brother.
Quit kicking the back seat.
No moon pies and Coca-Cola for you tonight.
No moon pies for you, Johnny, North Carolina. $350 to UCC me. At this time, we'd like to have the ushers. At this time, we'd like to have the ushers from Patreon to come to the front so we can receive the offering, if you don't mind.
Right. Yeah, drop the Patreon link and drop the PayPal link, drop the Google Wallet link.
I don't feel comfortable giving out my information, so if whoever would like if you just text, put your phone number in the chat. Like I'll just text you my address, and you can just bring me cash. Or Federal Reserve notes, whichever one you have. Like I'm all good with.
Oh, we gotta drop the coin link so you guys can send us your free Bitcoins. Okay.
You know what, man? I don't have any more coin rollers. I don't even need a little. I don't even need a little Bitcoin. I've rolled up a whole bunch of coins earlier. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I need some folding money. I need some Johnny got to go to church money. I need some. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Make sure you fucking stash the rolled nickels. Those are important.
You're not supposed to say stash on a Google call. If you say stash, the NSA hears you. It's a trigger word, by the way.
Oh yeah,
just so we're clear. Just so we're clear.
Stash all the wooden nickels.
Oh, that's a code word. Is tonight the drag show? Oh wait, that's not the right code. You were that was yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Renault. Do you remember Yugos? Do you guys remember Yugos?
Fuego.
They were dope. Man.
Oh yeah.
They were caliente.
Yeah.
They were caliente. They had like 3 cylinders, and 2 of them didn't work.
Okay, so is 5.
Had a Yamaha PW80.
1980.
It was like it did more torque. Like seriously, my Yugo broke down. I was 8 years old, and like our Yugo broke down. So PW80 wasn't enough to pull it up the hill, but I put like a push mower in front of us. You know what I mean? And that hooked up to my dirt bike totally pulled the Yugo all the way back to the house. I was like, wow. Go Yamaha
Nice.
though. You know, it's Yamaha. They don't build them like Patrick Swayze anymore. Wait, that's not Yamaha. I don't know why I brought that up, but that's another true fact. I mean, that's a good story. Somebody told me that Tupac didn't actually die. He was actually being held in an Illuminati by Nature basement, and it's got grass, and they're allowed to play. Like I'm not joking, dude. Like this isn't funny. We're talking about the Tupac, bro.
Sorry, serious.
Yeah.
Right.
We get some reverence.
He's
A little bit of reverence.
He lives.
Yeah.
That's a trigger word, though. Be careful.
You're right. I shouldn't say that. I tell you what. In the future, going forward, I think as it pertains to celebrities, so we don't end up with some libel or some slander. I think we should change people's names to protect the identities of the innocent and and as well as the confused. So, like,
and the uninitiated, for sure.
For sure. I heard Pauly Shore confess this morning on a Joe Rogan podcast. I heard Pauly Shore confess that whole weasel shit was stupid, and he rode that horse like way too long. You know, and I'm just glad that I finally got Pauly Shore to admit that shit. Because like, do you remember? Okay, so like MTV Pauly Shore was funny. All right, like Son-in-Law was like okay. You know, like Biodome somehow became like a cult hit like in the past few years, I guess, because like fucking Seth MacFarlane started making fucking action figures or some shit. I don't know why all of a sudden people care about Biodome. Maybe because everybody wants to go greener or whatever, like, you know, with their fucking like gluten-free party process and like, but anyway, I just personally didn't watch in the Army.
I think they taught that in the schools, just saying.
They want
Encino Man.
GMO regulated. They buy it.
Monsanto is actually the name of a 3rd century rat samurai from a earlier version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I'm thinking Mandela effect. CERN did that. And I'm not trying to diss CERN. Okay, I don't want to diss CERN. I think cool computers are awesome. I really like technology and stuff, so I'm not trying to diss CERN. I'm just saying global mind control and fucking with people's memories that's some Cruella de Vil shit, and you're going to have to answer to somebody's God for that. Okay? And I went there. I'm not afraid to go there.
So you know that
There'll be many gods to answer to.
Let's just call Crazy Cat Lady Creations Kathleen. We'll call Inga S. Janet.
Jeanette. By the way, Janet, I do still love you. I just don't need to talk to you.
I think
That's
Let
all.
Him Go
It's no big
Joe
deal.
is still here. Don't worry about him.
Disclaimer.
Actually, I like it's not my thing anymore. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Because Order number 84, you're ready. Your order is ready. Order number 84, your order is ready. The greatest.
Damn it, I'm number 86.
How the
Listen,
fuck
let me
did
ask you a
people
question.
get theirs first?
If you could be,
God damn it. They ain't
listen,
giving
if you had to be the guy that flies in the helicopter, if you had to be the guy who flies in the helicopter and does the morning traffic report on the radio, or you had to be the person that goes out to cover the headline story, like, you know, there's like a 4-car pileup after a carjacking occurred at a school bus stop in Atlanta, right? Like, because that happens every morning here, like at least twice before 8 o'clock. And like, so when that shit's going down or whatever, there's like a big accident, and you're like, I'm Christy Yamaguchi here on the scene, you know, like, but you got to be chipper at 6 in the morning, you know, like without taking Adderall. And I don't know how people do that shit. Like, I couldn't even study that long. So
That's called teaspoons of kratom. And
yes, that's what I heard. If your dog is in house trained, you better kratom. Like, that's what I've heard. And they've been doing that for 5,000 years. They've been doing that shit for 5,000 years.
Yeah.
Tried and true Eastern medicine, not Western shit.
Yeah, Western is chalk and water.
Yes, and and it was filmed. It wasn't actually filmed in Italy either. You know, like, it was like there was no spaghetti there. You know, it was just Clint Eastwood and Sergio Leone. That's all. That's all there was.
That's Sergio Leone.
Yeah. You know, he's that guy that was like in that. You know, he was in that group. You know, those guys, man. What the fuck did they do? It was that song. They were like mariachi. Julio Iglesias was in there, which is a weird name for Julius Church.
That was almost a guy.
You know, from all the times I've seen you have to slide over one lane, I would almost say you're either driving in damn circles or
no. Fuck, dude, he totally pulled a Keanu Reeves on us.
a 1,000-lane wide highway right there.
Sarge, the video chat is coming from inside the house. He pulled the Keanu Reeves from us. Remember Speed? He looped the freaking video, bro. He looped the video. We've got a looper, ladies and gentlemen.
It's loop.
It's loop. It's in my head.
Better call me.
It's loop.
Nobody's driving. I'm sitting at the house.
Does
Sitting
anybody
at the house
remember
right
that shit?
now.
Oh my God. Be careful. Look, dude, do not pull over at the way station.
Well, of course we can see who's really watching.
There's an, did you know that there's a, did you guys know that there's an agent at the phone booth? This is not a drill. There's an agent at the phone booth. Okay, stop.
It's hammer time.
How many did you count to? I counted to 21. I counted to 21. 21. So glad you could come to 21. 10. Hey, did you who watched Captain Kangaroo when you were growing up?
I did.
I'm not sure that was on the air.
Did he die?
I'll be honest.
I don't know.
I think Captain Kangaroo died. I'm pretty sure he did.
I think he did.
Yeah. If he didn't die, he's sleeping like the kind of sleep that'll do till the death gets here. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Fucking Shrek
That'll
joke.
do, donkey.
That's right. We start telling Shrek jokes at 12 a.m. for all of you unsecured party creditors in here that didn't know.
That was the couch that turned the channel.
Well, I believe Miss Nugent is still listening because she can't talk right now because she's at work.
She's at work. She works for them Nazis.
It should be close to time for her being off. I'm not sure.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't remember.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, hey, baby sister, what have you done? She's like, man, he's singing about me.
Join in the fun.
That's famous. That's famous right there. TDA. Okay. Hey, yay. Pray that the holy water don't go dry. Hey, yay. Oh. If I got a TDA, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Dude, man. So when are we gonna break the internet again? When are we gonna have like a meme fest? I think we should have, like, I think, you know what I think we should do? Look, I think we should, and like, I'm gonna give everybody equal opportunity here, okay? Like, I think that we should take a 48-hour, we do like a 48-hour contest. Winner gets TDA access, okay? But like, we need to have, like, you need to pick a subject that you get really easily, quickly butthurt about, right? Something that offends you. I want to challenge you all right now to take the next 48 hours, really think about it, put your thinking caps on, okay? Get out your UCC 1308s, look through the scope, you know, like put something downrange that's going to hit you and your butt hurt, okay? And if you have to, go get yourself some Boudreaux's, Dr. Boudreaux's butt paste, and it'll cure that. It'll dry it up. Get the kind with coconut oil. That's what I used, and I mean it is as soft as an ACH wire transfer. All right, which is a lot faster than it was in August. Okay, hallelujah. Thank God they got that fixed. All right, nanoseconds, people. You know, we're not taking advantage of delays in the banking system here. Like, we're keeping it real. Okay, and but yeah, like I want to encourage you all with all the love that I could possibly muster, or ketchup or mayonnaise. I'd like for all of you to pick something. Like, for instance, all right, I am prone to get butt hurt when people, you know, I'm just going to say it out loud. When people talk about Democrats voting for, or I mean, Democrats being like the civil rights people, right? Because they're not. Like, and you haven't done your research. If you think that, you know, like, because the Democrats that's the slavery party, that's the oppressive people party, that's the despicable comments party. And so, like, you know, when people say that I get butthurt, right? So what I might do is I might make a meme that makes fun of people like me, right? I'd be like, so you want some facts of life there, Joe? Right? And if I couldn't laugh, like, knowing that makes fun of me, like, at the heart of my 80s, okay? Like, you know, like, not everybody could land a Blair back in the day, okay? Like, not everybody could get a Blair.
Unless they were a witch.
Unless they were a lesbian. Like, you know, let's just call it what it is. I mean, you know, a insecure party debtor. Like,
hey, I can be honest here. There was a Blair in my school, and that bitch done slammed my locker door shut on my thumb.
Oh my God, that is assault.
And I would have knocked the shit out of her, but she was like 6'3", and I was still like 5'7".
Yeah, that is a pepper. Yeah, but that was assault when she hit you.
Her. We was both.
You should have stole her Aquanet.
Fucking right, dude. If you would have just sprayed her with that Aquanet, like, she would have stuck to the locker, and you could have totally went into the sandlot and got your baseball back.
I would have had to pull a Hercules then.
Sponsored by Aquanet.
Hercules. Sponsored by Aquanet.
Hercules.
That's what I would have done. Like, I'm serious, man. The next big ass broad that hits me for talking shit, I'm just going, like, I'm all like, when my lips, like, before my lip even stops bleeding, I'm gonna start clapping for him. I'm gonna go Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Hercules.
I just hope she's gonna Hercules me alone, you know. Like if she don't like she thinks it's funny.
The bitch worked for Hair Bear and Associates.
I heard that that's actually how the first castration was performed. Yeah, right. And that's who used to be Kato on the Green Hornet before Bruce Lee. You know, like OJ's friend. OJ's friend that like got killed with Nicole. Like that was Kato, but it was not Bruce Lee. That totally threw me off. Like, you know, and then it was like Kato, Kaylin, and I'm like, when Caitlyn Jenner came out, I was like, oh my God, it's that guy that like he didn't die with Nicole Brown Simpson. And it was like, no, false alarm. It's just Bruce Jenner. And I'm like, the drag queen? And they're like, no, you're not supposed to say drag queen. You're supposed to say LGBT. So I didn't know. Like, I live in the middle of nowhere. You know, it's hard for me to keep up with all this ebonics and stuff that y'all be doing. Like, where you leave like one letter out of the word, out of a 4-letter word, and it's the only vowel. You know, like TXT me, which is just the oddest thing in the world that you could say to a person. Like, you know, like, why would you say that? Like, you could have just spelled text by the time you hit TXT space. Like, why are you lazy?
You know what I don't understand is whenever people are texting back and forth, why one of them will say, call me. Could you not hit the fucking dial button yourself, you lazy piece of shit? I know. Let me tell you something.
So my best friend and I, like we've been best friends forever, right? When I moved back from New York, he was married to this chick we went to school with. She introduced me to her sister, right? And so I got married to her. So now me and my best friend became like secured party brother-in-laws, right? Like, so we also got divorced at the same time. Like, right, him and his wife were married long before me and my wife, but we all divorced at the same time. And my insecure party bachelor friend now, let me tell you what he did. He pissed me off, okay? And I might should have just left it at that, but I'm gonna go a little bit further. He did that shit to me, okay? And that is not cool. It's not cool. It's not acceptable.
Not cool.
It's not gonna get you where you want to go, okay? It's going to get you a whole bunch of, you don't want none of that. So I just thought I'd like interject with that. That was like the only time I ever went to the Super Bowl, so I don't know.
True story.
Super Bowl?
Oh, I did figure out why Ekran and I are so good at air karate. It's not because we're actually from Tibet, which is what Eric like had suggested before, but it's totally not because we're from Tibet. It's because we're actually Caucasians. So, which explains Chuck Norris and our striking resemblance to him. He was our ancestor.
Not to be confused with glue Asians.
No, do not confuse them.
Trade.
You do not want him sleeping on your couch for 8 months. Tell me about it.
Oh, Inga S.
So I knew.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
I was going to say. Go ahead.
Janet says, no one likes to be betrayed. Sorry, I forgot we were trying to say YouTube users' names so that nobody knows who they are.
Is she talking about TD Ameritrade?
I don't know.
That's not your QSIP number. TD Ameritrade, that's not your QSIP number.
No, that's different.
That's actually.
I don't like to be traded.
That's actually like people keep misspelling her name.
Really
like QAnon is actually an anagram for QSIP and all that goodness.
You gotta add a 0 though.
Before and after, encrypted to like 8 bits, 9 bits, you know.
So my buddy worked for this. Go ahead.
14. I was just gonna say, like, make sure you have a 14 gigabit connection speed.
Right. So my buddy worked for this caulking company, and they had these shirts, and on the back it said, "If you have a crack, we'll stick our cock in it."
Oh my
Right,
God,
that sounds
that's
like
greater
fun.
than the Big Johnson shirts. That's actually really
That's
fun.
classic. It was classic, bro.
The funniest thing I have even close to that is there's a man that came to fix our septic tank one time, and he was actually on like Jimmy Fallon or like one of the night shows. But anyway, he's this septic tank guy from Elberton, Georgia, and so he was on. Oh, it was David Letterman. He has a song about how like poop. Like if you're the septic tank pump guy, right? Like you come out and you clean people, you know, you take shit from a lot of people. Like you're like the human colostomy bag, right? So like all you do is just like take shit from people all day.
Takes a lot of shit.
Like he had a thing that said like he had a song that he sang on David Letterman. But anyway, he wrote a book and then like he got screwed by his agent or some shit. You know, it was back in the day before you could self-publish and blah blah blah. But anyway, his shirts for his business said, "My wife don't stick her nose in my business."
Nice.
Yes, I know that was glorious because he actually put business, like BID ness,
Right.
which I thought was really clever for a fucking, you know, like 60-something-year-old white man with no sense of like modernity. I don't speak Latin, but I mean like right now-itness.
Copy that.
Not a CNMony?
Hey, like, let me ask you a question, like, just in your opinion, okay? You know how they say that, like, whatever you know is, like, what you know? And, like, everybody is pretty sure that they know that. Like, if you know your name, can you truly be anonymous? Because anonymous would mean that nobody knows your name, but, like, you know your name.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Ponder
sure
that.
that's in it. Yeah, right. Read The Creature from Jekyll Island, people. Like, open a book. Open a book, people.
I know it's
Get your T-shirts, get your backdrops,
Yeah, crack that bit.
get your proofreading,
And you're amazing.
your amazing juice,
You don't want to
your
get
secure party access.
You got to get that amazing.
Stay strong. Like
Shit's half
make sure
off.
that your straw man or straw woman stays strong.
strong.
Be part of the strong party process. It's administrative. You know, it's equal to 100 TDAs. But you know, I'm Ty Lopez. I'm walking around in a field for no apparent reason here in my garage.
Yeah.
You know what makes me a lot of money? You know what makes me a lot of money? It's when YouTube makes you watch my 12-minute video because you tried to watch 4 YouTube videos in a row and you don't have YouTube Red. So I'm going to show you how to invest in Bitcoin, how to invest in Lamborghinis. I'm going to show you how to make really long commercials, get people excited, and take their money.
I'm in.
I might actually. I don't know if anybody heard the butthurt come through that, but I actually lost 1995 because I ordered some shit that would have changed my life, but I didn't actually read it, and then I deleted it off my hard drive. And Ty Lopez, I never asked him for a refund, so he probably assumes that I read it, but I got totally paid for this shit, and then like just deleted it, like equals hard drive non-recovery sector, you know, 504 page not found, you know. And so like Ty Lopez would probably be upset with me, but I won't unsubscribe from his email list because I want him to feel like I'm still actively participating, you know, even though I'm not. And you know, so I got that going for me.
Right.
You know, if you take the word content, right, it's the same as the word content, right? So like we're actually happiness generators. So I don't know
Right.
why people would mention like betrayal or some shit like that. Like I didn't betray anybody. Like I pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing. I know like what safety equals. I know what emotionalism is not. Emotionalism is a great album by the Avett Brothers. Okay, I would strongly recommend it. However, emotionalism is not a good quality in a person who's trying to defend themselves for committing stupid actions that they should be apologizing for. But you got to crucify your ego before it's far too late. I pray the light lifts you up before you pine away. And I just mean that out of the bottom of my heart from all of my Tool lyrics. That's the one that I dedicate to you. Equals. Peace, love, and light, and all that shit.
Maybe
I
you
need
can
to-
elaborate on his pocket. Wouldn't it
I
be
need
more
to-
accurate to be a secured party debtor?
Yeah. I mean, if you like, if you're not issuing credit, if you're still living off
Parse.
of debt, if you're like parse,
Yeah,
yes,
parse.
you're but you've got to remember this, okay? You're an insecure party / debtor, okay? It's / debtor. It's not like it's not like a tri-compound word. It's not a trompound word. You know, I just abbreviated tri-compound.
Okay.
Trompound. It's not a trompound word. So it's insecure party / debitor. DEBTOR 867-5309.
Yeah.
Section 1, paragraph 14, line 12, amendment
Subsection.
4, subsection 3.148 pi r triangular alpha encrypted 3 bits, 2 kibbles. Okay, so we just dropped that QSIP. Everybody, like, if you'll like turn to page 4 in your cipher cracking handbook, we just dropped that QSIP number there. And again, for those of you that didn't hear it, rewind it, and we will have changed the number because that's how we get down.
Yeah. Oh,
Flip it
you hear
over.
the coolest shit today?
How does that song go? Flip it over and reverse it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Who's got the keys to the Jeep? What happened?
No bullshit. Funny as hell. So,
Sweet.
Money Kid, Money Boy, decided to
Money.
about Midwest doing a video. I know. And one of the homies from the Money team supposedly got locked up and kicked around and beat down at the Social Security office because they demanded at the window that they had an administrative meeting set up.
See, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what makes me, and I'm gonna be serious here. So for everybody listening, like you need to understand something. Yeah, like I make a lot of jokes and I say shit like I meme it, but there is a very real. If you just want to exist in this realm, like there is a very real freedom, and you can attain it. But one thing that you have to remember is, like, you don't argue with people if you are grown. You don't raise your voice. You know, you don't get irritated when you get reversals and all this other crap. And, you know, like everybody thinks you're full of shit. You don't argue with trolls, which, by the way, if you haven't read the rules of the internet, these are very, very, very good commandments, not guidelines, not suggestions. Not 6 of them are actually about how jealous the rule makers are, and then the other 4 are common laws. These are actual commandments, okay, of the internet. And we don't argue with trolls because that means that they win. And the reason that is because we are of the age of majority. And by the power of Grayskull,
Yes.
we have the power. So knowing is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Here's the story of a lovely lady and a man named Brady. So, you know, Tom Brady was not part of the bunch. Okay. So he's not patriotic. He's not even a Minuteman supporter. He's not even a Minuteman supporter, is he, Ekran?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
I heard he was like 30 seconds, though.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. Link is in the main chat. Link is in the description.
Yeah.
Notice to principal is notice to agent. Notice to agent is notice to principal. This is your notice.
Exactly.
I'm the vice principal. I'm the beneficiary. I'm the judiciary.
Perfect say pocket. Perfect.
Hey, like, what if you were in court and you were trying to say you couldn't determine if you wanted to say judiciary or fiduciary, and you actually combine the two words and you said judiciary, and the judge was like, "Did you just say douche?" They would tell me you wouldn't laugh. I mean, how secure would your party credit be at that point?
But
I would, shit, dude. I would lose my shit. I would lose my shit.
Oh shit.
If I had a Harvey, I'd put a dent in it. Like I would totally put a dent in my Harvey if I had one of those.
well, now you know the only way to get a Harvey is to get a hold of Mr. Bean and ask him how he did it.
Oh yeah, you know it's USAA, RP, DQ. And I'm not talking about Dairy Queen either. There's your second part of your Q-sip, ladies and gentlemen. Second part of your Q-sip.
Yeah.
Hey, look, my brother is actually dating that singer, Adele, right? And so, like, my mom sent me a picture. They had dinner last weekend in Zimbabwe, and my mom sent me a picture of my brother having dinner with Adele and my mother, and you know, because it was like from my mom's camera phone, right? So she's got a flip phone. It's a Motorola Volume 2, which is like really cool. It takes like 0.4 megapixel pictures, which is super high resolution. So like yeah, but I was like, so I called my brother, and I was like, dude, you're getting Adele, you know? And he was like, Gateway. And I was like, they don't even make computers anymore. And because I'm not going to talk about that woman. I don't comment on other people's girlfriends, but I wanted to let you guys know that. I appreciate everything that you guys do. Peace, love, and light, and all that shit. And remember, there's nothing more ordinary than a whole lot of ordinary. And you know what the difference is between ordinary and extraordinary? That little extra. It's that little extra. Okay?
Yeah.
It's hard work. It's determination.
I thought the darkness was the difference between them.
I kind of did too.
Oh. I don't know.
Like, a little darker.
It's been a long time since I got a cold sore, so I'm not really sure what simplex that is. I mean, I don't want to be. It might be more complex than that. So I mean, don't just assume that it's a simplex. I mean, like, be positive, you know, or O negative if you have to. Like, whatever your blood type is, I'm just saying, continue doing that until your test results come back.
If you got any issues, just take care of it like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like boss was the Ross. Like Taylor Swift said,
the boss.
Yeah, like even like I mean, to quote like one of the premier Michelangelo of tonsils of our time is Taylor Swift, the queen herself, right? And like she said, like sometimes you just have to shake it off, right? And sometimes you have to shake it on, is the implication there. Like, you know, if like, because you can't do it off all the time, right? I mean, it's just like Jack. Sometimes Jack has to be on. You know, I mean, and you know why. You know why, right? Like, because you can't always be jacking off. Like, I mean, it's just like you can't always jack off. Like, so sometimes Jack has to be on. It's just like the law of correspondence. Like, read the Emerald Tablet, motherfucker. Like the, you know what I'm saying?
Or the Wizard will come get you.
I was like, is this a court of record? Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I was like, is this a court of record? Like, I would like to subrogate my probation. And I was like, they were like, what are you talking about, subrogation? And I was like, where you make the dairy products safe? And they're like, that's pasteurization. And I was like, no, it's not. That's when you don't let the cows like stay in the front yard anymore, and you have to put them out in the pasture.
Right.
So it's Black's law. So Webster has no place in that fucking admiralty court. I'm just like, I'm so furious. I'm so tired of being lost at sea. And my straw man deserves more than this. I mean, I'm not trying to be all entitled or something, but like the founding fathers, they were my fathers too, right?
You found them though.
Yeah. Hey, you know what else I think? I think I'm like actually related to the Illuminati. Did I tell you that?
Oh.
Yeah, I found some old pictures at my mom's. The last time I was there, and there was totally this like Illuminati guy that was like standing there, and he's like holding me as a baby. Like, and I think he like started my trust or something. So like I totally trust him. So maybe they're not so bad. Listen. If guys, I promise to everybody here in this chat, if I turn out to be related to the Illuminati, I'm gonna give you guys all a free pass to Illuminati land.
Nice.
It's gonna be enlightening.
I heard it's
and in
fun.
Thunder, IMAX. Yeah,
Nice.
It's gonna be like IMAX. Yeah, fuck yeah, it's gonna be like flying with Michael Jordan. Which is actually a lot more fun than like driving with Bill Cosby. And not because of that stupid shit that they said about him being like some kind of pervert, like date raper either. Like just because his mom used to hold the yardstick like the samurai sword. She brought him in this world and she was going to take him out. I've heard so many people tell that joke to their kids since him. I'm like, get some originality. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
And they're like, what's that?
We got comments over here on the chat screen and all, and they started to make a little bit kind of flowing with the whole show and all. And they got really stupid. I'm gonna call like I said, they got fucking stupid. And
in the comment section. I thought that's what we were doing.
I thought that was a cop up there in front of you, just flashed on some fucking yellow lights or something. Like caution. Speed racer coming through. Sorry, I got distracted.
Dude, don't be texting and driving.
No.
But speed. What I don't get is one person says, word is she did apologize. I said, who apologized for what? Then people disappeared. There's only 3 lurkers. Myself.
Who apologized?
And then it says, who's watching now? So,
look, like, but this
supposed Janet.
Listen,
Herbie,
I'd like to address the court, Your Honor,
and say you're not going to get to see Eric's face.
Listen, I'd like to address the court for a second, if I may, Crazy Sergeant. Like, I'd like to explain to somebody this, and you mean a lot to me, like so much that I hope I never talk to you again. But out of love, I mean that out completely out of love. But like, so like, just because somebody is forgiven, so like back when we used to have cassette tapes. Like think back to cassette tapes. I'm sure you probably had a few of those. All right. We had a button that was called rewind. Okay. And if you didn't have a rewind, you could flip the tape over and you could fast forward, and then that would actually rewind it. Okay. And so what would happen is if you pressed rewind, it would go back and then you could hear the same shit all over again. Okay. And that's what we used to like to do when we were younger. As we got older, we hated hearing the same shit over and over again. And so we had like a threshold for the amount of times that we could listen to shit. And so after that point, we no longer pressed rewind. We didn't flip it over and press fast forward. We didn't listen to the whole thing all the way through. We didn't upgrade our tape deck so it would auto repeat and just kind of like flip the tape for you by not actually flipping the tape, which was like the greatest lie ever told to mankind, but nobody ever questioned it because you people don't lurk enough. But yeah, the thing about it is, and so that word rewind is not synonymous with the same actions as a person who would be forgiving. See, forgiving means that you agree not to hold a grudge or, you know, like whatever, you know, like you just kind of like get over some butt hurt, right? You get over a minor squabble or disagreement, right? That's what forgiveness means. So if somebody says, I'm sorry, and you acknowledge it, you forgive them, that is not rewinding, actually. Yeah. I mean, I know it's hard to tell. But what that actually does is when you forgive somebody, you have to make an assessment of their character. And you say, okay, this person X is like worth 7 I forgive yous, right? And then you give them 9. Okay. If you decide to give them a 10th one, that's on you, you know, but I don't know how that would play out. Like in the Bible, there's like one of the Proverbs or the Psalms, which teaches you how to pray. Like it says something like, screw me once, it's your fault. Screw me twice, it's mine. Like it doesn't even go up to screw me 10 times. Right. Like, so like, and that's in the Bible. So, I mean, I don't care if you're like Judaist, or if you're a Scientologist, that's the Book of Mormon that everybody has to go by. And, you know, totally forgiveness and rewind do not equal the same thing. And when you forgive somebody, you make an evaluation. You say either they're worth another forgiveness or they're not, right? And so if you forgive them, you decide, do I want to keep them in my life? And just because they said, I'm sorry, does that entitle them to be able to hurt me more or to cause me more damage or to be, you know, like a festering sore on the face of the friendship I'm trying to produce with somebody who doesn't want to be friends with themselves so they can't be friends with other people yet? And if the answer is no, which mine was.
Exactly.
If the answer is no, and I'm there again, I'm saying, I'm just calling it like it is, okay? I'm not sexist, I'm not racist. I'm actually exceptional, okay? As a human being, I'm exceptional. I'm exceptional, okay? And and that doesn't mean I take exception to people because of age, race, minority status, TDA account balance, or otherwise. I don't need you in my life, and like I don't need a lot of people in my life. Like, do you remember Johnny Carson? He's actually dead, and he has a skeleton, and somewhere like in a tomb or a mausoleum or a coffin or an urn. I don't fucking know where it is, but either way, I loved the shit out of Johnny Carson back in the day. Guess what? He offended me. The other day I watched a YouTube video, and he told a joke, and he was actually being really mean to Aleister Crowley too. Not Aleister Crowley. I'm sorry, that wasn't Aleister Crowley. It's fucking totally not Aleister Crowley. Oh my God, it's this other guy. But anyway, I got butthurt about it, but I forgave him. And as much as I loved and forgave, you know, as much as I forgave Johnny Carson, I don't have him in my life on a daily basis.
You did it for Johnny.
I did it for Johnny. You know, Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. You know, and Olivia Newton-John was the one that I wanted to get physical with. You know?
Me too.
But, yeah, but Sandy is different these days. Okay, she was on like with Brother Boy. She was on with Brother Boy, and it was very like, I mean, it's Miss Tammy Wynette, and it was just, I was like, wow, she wasn't even the hottest chick in there, but Brother Boy totally stole the show. Like, he was like the Steve Buscemi of modern Jane Fonda shows. Coming to a theater near you. Steve Buscemi, nice. Another person, I love him. I don't have him in my life on a daily basis. And I mean, I have nothing but love for
Yeah.
him, like Heavy D and the Boys. You know. Now, like since we're pointing out things that, like, you know, maybe we've got some mommy issues here tonight, and
Right.
supportive and be each other's therapist. I want to point out an obvious elephant in the room. Nobody has brought up the way that JJ Fad totally has left us hanging for the past 30 years about nosy people. You know, they said, you know, she said, here's a little something about nosy people. It's plain and simple. And then she never finished the sentence. Because they're not supersonic. I looked into it. Only fighter jets even do that shit. Like, it's when they go boom, you know? Like, I feel the need for speed, you know? That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous.
I went to summer camp with JJ Bad.
Oh, did you for real? Like Baby D?
Pretty sure.
Man, that's fucking cool, dude. Was it like, so it was like co-ed. It was like co-ed. So y'all had like each one of y'all had an ed. Is that how it was?
Yeah, we were on the ed side of the camp.
Now, was that Mr. Ed, or was that the one from the Bobcat Goldthwait movie? Look Who's Talking.
We were stuck on the Mr. side, for sure.
Oh, wow. No shit. So did you have Wilbur, the goat?
We migrated. After midnight, we migrated to the Mrs. Ed side.
Now, she's the one that was from, now remind me, was it Quebec or was it Toronto? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Let me ask the Lone Ranger. Oh, it's like Tonto with the word "or" in the middle. All right, thanks, Lone Ranger.
Right.
So Toronto, did I say that right? Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're that masked man.
Right.
I love that shit. That was great. Yeah, the Lone Ranger just gave me the answer to that question. I hope we get to go to the bonus round.
Yeah. He will not be taking off his mask.
Tucci? You don't drive my car. You just wanna bean my beanie weenies too. You wouldn't know a free man if you CC one. Motherfucker. Shit, that's what I told him. I was in Debo's pigeon coop sweating like a slave. And that's why I've been like, fuck Hector. That's why I'm like,
fuck Hector.
Fuck Hector. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Hector and the TDA he wrote in on. I don't need this shit in my life. You know? Shit, I got kids to feed. You know what I mean? I mean, I was actually on the track with the Notorious B.I.G., so I don't even know why these little people are talking to me.
Yeah, if the audience would only lurk more, they'd understand these jokes. Damn it.
Man, me and Prodigy from Mobb Deep, we were trying to tell you people about the UCC and about aliens and the Illuminati sex parties at Stanley Kubrick's house while they were doing the moon landing. And none of you people wanted to listen to me then. So I hope that wiki that's leaking, I hope it gets its definitions all over your heart, okay? Aorta or ventricle.
Too many people got wiki with it.
I mean, you get wiki. No. Like, I'm serious. That was glorious. Get wiki with it.
Get wiki with it.
Get wiki with it.
Motherfuckers got full getting wiki with it.
Hey, now,
Yep.
if you wiki, you know, then you know Optimus Prime might show up.
Yeah, that's a trigger
People
word.
went to jail for it too. Like, mostly just in Tennessee. But yeah.
Yeah, there's something about Tennessee though.
You know?
They really bring the fraud.
The first 9 are kind of hard to spot, but then it's Tennessee. You know? Like, that was in their constitution, so you know with fucked up poetry like that, some shit's gonna be fucking crazy.
What was that cartoon, Tennessee Tuxedo? Taking it way
I think so.
back.
Mark Twain was a racist. Mark Twain was actually a racist, so I don't listen to Spanish Carnival Music Radio But you know. Look, do you guys think I need a haircut?
What?
Yeah, I thought I'd loan the phone to the boss of the internet. He stopped by, making an appearance. This is actually not his straw man. He's actually here live as we speak. This is the guy that wrote "Just Being It." He's the only person I know that would never tug on Superman's OPPT. Multiple Espo. It's like MC Escher.
That boss of the internet.
Look, I'm MC Escher. But did anybody get my MC Escher joke?
How many straw men does get a reversal?
Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just broke the internet.
Straw man does it take
You are
to get
watching
a
yourself.
reversal?
Oh my God, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is this a test? Are we on? Is this UCC? Is this the UCC?
This is UCC Channel Live, coming at you from Colorado, California, and somewhere.
Atlanta, like them girls with the Daisy Dukes. You know what you call an elephant with dysentery? A pachyderm. Use it in a sentence. I like it when you use it in a sentence.
Elephant.
LOL.
That's when you get an elephant and a rhino.
Elephino. Hey, do you know what time it is if the TDA sits on your fence?
I got two jokes. Got
We
my
get a
jokes
new-
mixed up.
Time to get a new fence.
Cross an elephant and a rhino. Elephino.
Elefino. Yeah, she was fine. She was fine. We went to Straw Person School together. I got a BA. I got a BA and BS from MIT, which was the silver droid on Clone Wars. Yeah. Blam.
So what happens if you stick BB cores together?
What happened to what?
What happens if one BB core to fit another BB core? You have a BB-8.
I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer that question.
It's okay because the name is better.
Does Kimosabi really mean friend, Sarge? Because if so, you were my Kimosabi.
I don't know.
You were my Kimosabi from another Uncle Bobby.
I always just tell people
Like-
about this.
Like pimping is a hobby.
Nationwide.
Okay, you've done to make everybody dizzy.
Look, I think I figured out how to do that thing Keanu Reeves did. I just looped my video. I don't know how he did this shit without getting dizzy though. I would have shot the hostage too. It was the only way out.
Beware of the
I'm gonna
lady
do
in
this
red.
shit on the treadmill. I'm gonna do this shit on the treadmill. Heather Tucci? Is that you, Judy? Amerigo Vespucci. Speak for Heather Tucci. Don't be such a douche like Tony Bucco.
you know, if
Gucci, coochie, coo, ooh, like Tucci, Tucci, do like Tucci, do like Tucci, do that Gucci, Tucci, Poochie, do that Tucci, do. Motherfucker.
now you know, if it was to,
Yeah,
that mouth split a little bit, you like stick your tongue out, you like
yeah, my other one has like a great big orange pepper spray stain, like right here on the lips. It makes it look like I got Simplex 3.
hey, at least you don't got Simplex UCC.
Hey, did you know that you cannot use the clear Simplex 3? No. And also, you cannot substitute baking soda and salt for Vagisil. You can't do it. If you put baking soda and salt on it, it's just going to make your snatch itch. True story. I learned that from my local pharmacist. He hooked me up with some Obamacares.
Barry cares.
Aaron Gilland says, "Is Jay a hacker? And can I join?"
Am I a hacker? Am I a hacker?
That's a trick question.
No, I'm obviously I'm Honey Boo Boo. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh,
Like, I mean, if by hacker,
All
if you
depends
mean
upon
like,
your pituitary gland.
yeah, well, I got a pituitary gland. I'm actually pretty advanced. I was in I was in Latin, you know, by like the 7th grade. So, you know, oh wait, that's not Latin. I was in school suspension. That's what it was. I would have been like a hacker if I could have hacked it, but I couldn't hack it. I couldn't cut the mustard, which is weird because it was a liquid. But I don't like to assault things
Wait,
that
let
are
me get this straight.
of lower
They
viscosity.
want to join Hacker.
Like Hacker University?
according to all the videos I see, Karen Gilland,
Hacker U. HU.
is
Who?
either a child or the parent of a child that is the star of all their videos.
Look at that. It's like Jesus on your
one
toast.
of those.
Did you see that shit? It's just like Jesus on your French toast.
Yeah.
It's like that Alanis Morissette song. It's
Right.
a Jesus picture on your French toast. Be a
There's a
god.
sign.
Make me a bird so I can fly far, far away from here. What am I doing? Oh no, you got my eye. I'm gonna put my eyes back in the darkness so I'm stealing. All you biometrics are mine. Say hello to your mother's motherboard for me. Your grandmother board. No, I am not a Heather. I'm not a hacker. Like, I quit the OPPT a long time ago. Brotherhood is a sacred cow. Matador.
Hacker.
It's like Matador. Bam! Matador. That's my closing move. I'm a Luciano. Is that what you call them? Like the Mexican wrestlers? You call them Lucianos? Because they're lucky?
Matt.
Not. You know, no, it's Lucia drawers. Like Lucci's drawers. Like Luigi's drawers. Except purple. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't believe there's any way to guarantee there could only be speculation of whether or not Jay would be a hacker and all. Just because you have a mask of a sort does not mean necessarily you are a hacker. I'm just saying.
I mean, I think I know what she's actually getting at. And yes, the answer is I am your father. I've been your father since at least yesterday. It's like, who's your daddy? I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Look within yourself, Clarice. Put the fucking lotion in the basket, Clarice.
Yum.
I told her to put the lotion in the basket. She had to have it. She came down to my face and told me I could grab it. I just made her have it. Maybe I should slap it. She got extra sugar, 5 pounds in the cabinet.
Well,
Oh shit, I just heard a noise.
I think
heard the
there's a
noises.
way I can let Karen Gillen join, but we have to click
tell her
on the link
that,
first.
like, I'm not a hacker, but like the call is coming from inside the house. So I just put it in the cabinet. Damn, I gotta have it. My secure party access is on. So, do y'all remember that part on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, like where he used to like come in and like change his shoes at the beginning of every new episode? That's what we're gonna start doing on Hangouts, and you know, we're gonna lead you guys in some Christmas carols. You know, like I got this app that like makes my background keep moving, which is totally cool. Like, cause I came back from Bermuda. Actually, me and Ty Lopez, and we were making really annoying, very long commercials that YouTube makes you watch. We were making those in Bermuda last week. I was swimming with the guppies. And you know, that's the first time I saw my TVA, and that's how I got my CUSIP. So, you know, QAnon gave it to me himself. We're friends. We shop at the same mask wholesaler. It's called PartyCity.com. You know, tell them that QAnon sent you and save 10%. Use the code QAnon sent me. Just type that in the box, like anywhere, like where it says total, and put your routing number, and you're good to go. So, domain.com. Do, re, mi, mon, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
All right. Well,
Who do you know?
obviously, Karen Gilland does not understand what this would be about at all. You know?
Did you
Because I
tell her
dropped
this is advanced?
link.
Did you
They
tell her
asked
that
for
this
a
is
link
advanced
to join,
cryptology?
so I gave them a link, and you know, using the link, you get to a link is actually kind of easy. But you know,
I know what you did
they
last
say
summer.
you're hopeless by, so you know.
Like bisexual? Like we all pay for it one way or another. You can't discriminate because you read a book or two.
I mean, I used to buy everything, and now I just kind of dropped it myself.
Now I buy no more. I'm like, me find me. It's a sad new day. Go away. She left me at the corner with half a pound of yay. She asked me, did I do it? I said, baby, not today. When you come back to New Orleans, will you be around the way? She don't even like LL Cool J, she said. I'm like, cool. I'm glad it had to be this way. Let me ask you a question. Why is Lenny Klimster from Motorhead like famous because he's dead? Like, because like nobody liked Motorhead, and I don't know 3 people in the entire world that can name 3 songs by Motorhead that were not like on the radio, or 3 songs that were on the radio. Like either or, it's a conundrum, which is congruent, just like an isosceles triangle. So, but if somebody would like to drop the answer to that, riddle me that in the main chat. Up and paint with a brain jack. Yeah, I was Sarge's dog's father. Like, not many people know that, but whenever I just pulled in from Nazareth, I was feeling about half past dead, and I just needed some place that I could get some. I mean, lay my head, and so I asked Sergeant, "Can you tell me where a man could find a bed?" And he just smacked his dog on the ass, and he said, "Rover," is all he said. And he was like, "Take the load off, Darth Vader," you know. And I thought it was. I mean, it was so romantic. So we had a litter of puppies together.
Take the load.
That was 1960 deuce, six and a deuce, yeah. Yep. Which is great. That was a good year for vineyards and isosceles triangles. That was a great year for this fucking vintage these days, though. You know, Jimmy Carter was God, and like his wife was president, and you know Johnny Cash was still alive when I was a kid. Isn't that right, Rose? Oh look, I don't know if you guys met my friend Rose. She's named after the wine rosé, but her mom was like country when country wasn't literate, and so she didn't know it was rosé. She just said, "I'm gonna name my child Rosé or Rose or Zinfandel." And I was like, "Well, don't name her Zinfandel because that's my neighbor's cat, you know." And so she named her Rose. But this is it's actually my step cousin. Rose.
Oh, she got the iris.
Yeah, she does. She's got one iris. Two daylilies. Hemerocalis. That's some Latin for y'all bitches. You are my helianthus, my helianthus. That's sunflower. You make me happy when shit gets gray. You don't fucking know how much Darth Vader loves you till you try to take my TDA away. Give me back my $31 million, lurker. You're stealing from the American taxpayer. You're stealing from me. Murdoch. I'm coming to get you. Remember that Rambo Part 2? Mijo nangoy, mijo boy. Bitch, I didn't know I could speak fucking Vietnamese, did you? That's right. That's right. I did 3 tours in Chinatown. Not active duty military. I was a delivery driver. And like there was a bus, like a tour bus, the guy didn't show up. So I did like 3 tours that morning. But yeah, so I learned how to speak Vietnamese while I was doing the China district in Seattle. Not Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Crenshaw district near Anaheim, Californication.com. LMNOP. Yeah. Sweet. If we haven't said it, because I might be about to die here, thank everybody for coming out, and we appreciate your signing up for your QSIP study course. And you know, it's great to see everybody that I didn't get to see. You know, I always appreciate locking eyes with you. Mon petit chou, my little cabbage. I love to see your friends. Yeah, make some toast, motherfucker. You know, like so. That's from the bottom of my heart. Y'all deserve that. Y'all deserve that. Y'all make it dark. Shit. Y'all the whole reason. Y'all the reason God made Oklahoma. You know, and listen, Oklahoma City is just like Compton. All right, DJ Quick. You know, like the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your
Always.
card. We know nothing in life but to be legit. And you can quote me because I just said that shit. It's all about getting that TVA, mother. Yeah. And if I was on the Titanic, I would be like this. I'm the king of the world, Rose. I'm the king of the world. Yeah. DiCaprio is actually when the guy at the gallows like cuts off a person's nose, like decapitated, it means cut off your whole capitated. DiCaprio means to make you a convertible, like a cabriolet, and that's just by cutting your nose off. You can have gills, like Johnny Gill. New Edition. New Edition, the R&B group from the 80s, is not part of the New World Order. I just want to go ahead. Bobby Brown didn't have shit to do with the Illuminatis. No.
Neither did Doug Chapman.
No, and look, Keanu Reeves, it's not his fault Macaulay Culkin was left at home alone like 3 Christmases in a row. Macaulay Culkin was a belligerent little snotty shit, okay? He was smart, he was in some advanced classes, but that does not make it okay to do what was done to Macaulay. And you should expect that. Like, we're going to get some revenge from Macaulay. You know? I'm going to wear a Calvin Klein suit whenever we cremate y'all bastards. That's to the matches that light the fires. Hey, Ekran. Is it true that the NSA created QAnon? Is it true that Donald Trump and Nancy Kerrigan are first cousins and secure party creditors? Have you done your due diligence? Keep being laid back. That's all I say. Keep your TDA on.
I'm not sure he can fully hear us the whole time. I think he's going into dead spots.
He probably is. You know, like that's the way it is.
I can hear you.
It's just some
Yeah, it's
Google
Google.
shit, man. Don't even worry about it. It's just the chronic. You know, that's just Google be doing that shit. It's the chronic, man. Don't even worry about it. Hey, let me ask you a question, Grant. Why were you stealing boxes last week? Were we going to build a clubhouse? You know what I'm saying? Like, when Debo comes by, you better tuck in your shit, motherfucker. I texted that to Quinn Michaels earlier. And Jason Goodman. And Jay, you know, I was like, I didn't even call him Goodman either. I called him Jason Badman. I called him Badman. I told him that, like, he's got some good gloves, but he might as well play badminton. He can't.
Don't get Googled.
Yeah, don't get Googled, motherfucker. I will dox you. I will dox your Google. I will fucking post your LinkedIn address for everybody to see with a high orbit ion cannon and 9 cats who fart Pop-Tarts. Troll. I got your eye, motherfucker. The 5 fingers, exploding heart, death palm of Kung Fu Buddhism. Force is strong with me. I'm a 6th generation no belt. I won the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times when my pants were around my ankles. So I'm pretty sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about, right?
Nobel, you know what's wrong with the youth today, right? They all don't know that the belt's supposed to go around. They wait through the belt loops itself.
Oh.
Tighten up. They think it's just a sporty item to get a big one and just stick it on there and say, look at me, I got a belt on. Ooh, my pants.
Well, you know what I think.
They need to do the Titan.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that they blame it on Maryland and the heroin. Where were the parents at? You know? I mean, we've gone from it takes a village to raise a child to it takes a television to watch my kids for me. And that's where the moral dilemma comes in. Because, like, to say that you can have strong leadership without fundamentally strong morals is like saying you could have water without the wet.
Wait, you know they make dehydrated water now?
Yes, they do. It's also you can use it. You can use it for your headlight and blinker fluid every 8,000 miles.
You gotta add water.
Yeah, you just have to add water to the dehydrated water to reconstitute it.
Now, remind me, Sarge, like, and for the lay people out here at home that are tuning in, could you remind me what is the ratio of water to dehydrated water that you add? Is that 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 50-to-1?
I mean, depends on how strong you want it. I mean,
let's just say that I want it like really strong, like a 4 ratio.
Negative.
Like,
I mean,
can I mix it like?
I heard it was negative 1 to 2.
What if we offend somebody, like when we're mixing it? Is there an accident forgiveness plan?
no.
Wow.
It's call 1-800.
Do I have to give my social security number and a stool sample at birth? Do I? Do you know if I do? Do you know if I have to give my birth certificate and my driver's license and a stool sample whenever I get to the lot, or can I just go straight to my trailer and get into wardrobe?
You do have to give them the birth certificate so they can apostille it. You know,
Oh,
and your social
does that
security.
mean that they're going to have their own book in the Bible, like the other apostilles?
Possibly.
That is super duper neat. Like, that is really great. Like, my mom is going to be so fucking proud. You know, I haven't really done anything since since I won that Beverly Hillbillies box set at the county fair in 1992. I haven't really done anything to make my parents proud of me. So, you know, I got like everything kind of riding on this whole TDA thing.
Hey, did you make sure to park your car down the street to where it doesn't get stealed?
I did. You know, I park her where nobody can steal it.
Okay.
But, you know, the next thing I know, though, somebody will be looking for it in the newspaper, but not in real life, like every week for like 7 or 8 weeks in a row. So,
as long as the Federal Reserve doesn't have to put out a statement.
no, we will have no statements from them. I've actually banned them from communicating in this forum.
I mean,
they're going to have to use one of their other brain children besides Google.
They like to put out a lot of BS reports for, you know, lost property.
Yeah. Well, there is no property. There's only, you know, it's like Shakespeare said, to be or not to be, that is better than 2 in the bush. And like, I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you know, you can't UCC him if he drowns, you know? So I think if we subtract men as admins, if we subtract men, it'll keep us fresh, you know, like morning, like one of those girls running through a field, like a cow pasture in a tampon commercial. It'll make us feel fresh and renewed, rejuvenated, like, which is like having a Jew and then Jewing again, is when you rejuvenate. Because venate means to manifest.
That's how that works. Okay.
It's actually it's pronounced venate. 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 While you do this, stop the tape. Venate. ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy?
Sí.
Qui
Mucho.
tu le fromage? Scigliuso de mortale cum fronden ramo sen vai oltre vene. 13th century poetry in Italian for y'all's bitch asses. What do you like about that? So I don't know. I don't know what it means. I'll tell you what it means, okay? It means the usefulness of mortals is like the leaves on a branch. One goes and another comes. And that's COMES for all you perverts out there. Not talking about dirty shit, okay? Grow up. Grow up. Change your fucking underoos. You know, put on some 90210 underwear instead of that fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle shit. Stop playing with Legos.
No. It's unicorns today.
Send your fucking PlayStation 4 back, Mike O'Brien. You're not going to be flying if you're dying. And I'm sighing. Because I've been trying and you've been prying. And you know you lying. That's just fine. See my tie, Hawaiian. So yeah, decrypt that. That's the second half of your QSIP, bro. Peace out, man. Yep. How many more QSIPs do we have to give away on this telethon?
I don't know, but I would
Maybe break the internet.
You know.
What if you break the internet, Sarge? How close are we to reaching our goal? What do we want? We wanted 4 tubs of French fry oil so we could power our biodiesel. Like, I think we've got 3.5 tubs, Sarge. That's pretty awesome, man. I didn't even know if we were going to hit this when we did set up the GoFundMe. You know?
All I really got to say to everybody is Vera Pecnunam. Yeah. That's Latin.
We gotta stone it, bro.
Fucking right it is. It's Latin for where you attin'. Potatoes all gratin'.
Actually, it's Latin for
She was batting and the hatching while I was snatching. Oh my god, this didn't work out like you wanted it to. This is such a 9 Inch Nails video.
How about Semper in Rita Dumis Golem Foundum Area?
Unis Segundum. I left my wallet in El Segundo. A Tribe Called Quest.
Something like that.
Yeah. El Segundo is a little town close to Rancho Cucamonga, which is a suburb of Moneyboy's house. Because he lives at the palace because he's like a descendant of a king.
Whoa.
Pro se. Kiss the K Vi, motherfucker. How you like my this is a mating ritual mask. I made that one. It's fucking great. Rob Zombie tried to rent it for the Devil's Rejects Part 2, and I told him fuck off. I'm more human than human, sucker.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's not necessary. Like, I was just asking a question. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I've just been so TDA lately. Has anybody seen my Visine?
Last I knew you were putting it
Like, what did I didn't? I don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys are using Photoshop or not. So if it's okay with you, I went ahead and put down my face shield. Like, always wear eye protection when making these kind of videos, YouTube. That's just what we do.
COMES.
COMES.
Yeah,
CUMZ.
Eye protection was needed.
Oh. I mean, I only went to I took spelling, right, like in school, but I only went through like the 5th grade with spelling. After that, I pretty much did like lunch and recess and PE and football. And of course, by football, I mean band. Because like that, how else would I have gotten that flute stuck in that hole? But
Band camp.
yeah, man. Remember Darla? Remember Darla? Alfalfa's girlfriend. Yeah, right. I totally took her to band camp. Warm apple pie, buddy. Warm apple pie, buddy. I'm like, my lips are red, but my voice is so masculine. You want to know, but you don't want to ask you then. Aspartame. Saccharin. I just put a fucking curse on everybody in the main feed. We can do this shit with like 80 people up to 8 hours. Do you realize that? For those of you that are hanging out and like trying to get your QSIP so you can go to Ty Lopez's seminar, you're never going to get another chance like this. Not until Atari comes out again. So you're welcome.
Never been done before.
It's never been done before. Not even one time.
Except by
Not even at band camp. Not even at one time at band camp. That was just a test run. I didn't even have any warming sensation KY jelly at the time, so like I was not like performing. Like that's like not having your basketball shoes, or being a mariachi and not having a guitar or a Mexican accent. No frame of reference because you've never been to a circus, so you don't know how to make that music. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Don't look at my iris, motherfucker. Look, this is the new ISIS video. Brought to you by the CIA. Hello, American! Infidel Castro, we trust. Motherfucker TDA, Federal Reserve note. I reserve the right to vote. No hope. Fuck hope. Do dope. DDFH, motherfucker. Look, it looks like my eyes are black. That's domestic violence. If I didn't have testicles, I'd be able to go to family court and get somebody's bond access over this shit.
Oh yeah, automatic.
Yeah. Ovaries.
Yes, I would like to have my eggs done over easy, please.
Fucking right, like 2 times. 1 time from folk doing king shit. 3 times for legit, and it don't quit. Spark plug, motherfucker. Look, do you see this? This one right here is for you, buddy. Eric. This right here, Ecran. This NGK spark plug is out of a YZ600. An FZ600, I'm sorry. It's a CR8E, which is kind of like Ecran backwards. See it? CR80. So I call it a Crady. Because it was spelled by 4chan. 10chan, motherfucker.
That motherfucker, bro.
All you chan is mine. So are we still going to do Def Comedy Jam next year? Or are we going to let the Illuminazis talk us out of it?
Still working on the contract.
Well, look, I've got a plan B. Okay? If we can't do that, let's go. Wait for it. To the Podesta trial. You know what I'm saying? My nose, I know it itches right there. Like I've got it like a nose itch right there, and I can't reach it because it's just behind my plastic surgery scar. I'm so vain though. You know, to get this kind of plastic surgery, obviously I went to the best, right? But to get this this plastic surgery, I'm so vain. I probably think I'm talking about myself right now. I'm just that vain. My
I
Chevy
think
was
you
to the
left your
levee.
nose next to the Visine.
Why did you see it there? Was it bleeding? Did I still have coke in it? Fuck. I hope my probation officer doesn't see this video, like because I totally took my ankle monitor off like 20 minutes ago. I found out how to do it with a YouTube video. It was by Hillary Clinton.
Nice.
Yeah, good old Hillary. Monica Lewinsky. You win some ski, you lose some ski. PDA, motherfucker. Come back. Now I got your iris. Motherfucker. Tony Rocky Hara.
This is even funnier watching it twice.
This is like twice.
Yeah, live and
Oh,
over there.
lurk twice. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, lurk twice. It's like Japanese karaoke. You know what I mean? Japanese motherfucker.
Oh, you know what's kind
You're
of
not posting. Like, what do people do if they get offended when they go to an Antifa rally? Like, who do you complain to? Who's like the boss at that internet? Does anybody want to go like to a dark web hangout on the alt.google? Do you want to go to the alt.youtube? Let me show you people what the deep tube looks like. The deep YouTube. The do tube.
what douche tube?
Douche tube. Yeah, you know, it's like the dark web's version of YouTube.
Oh,
Like a lot of people don't know this, but like everything that they have, like right here on this 3% of the internet, they have the same exact thing on the other side. It's called the law of exchanges. No, wait, that means that if you've got the receipt, you can come back and get a different size. That's the law of exchanges. Is the law of correspondence. It's like as Heather Tucci does above, so I can do below. You know, free mustache rides. You must be this tall to ride. Bonaducci. Fucking Johnny don't Google. Johnny Appleseed.
On a dude, she
Man, Johnny Appleseed, you know, if you think about it,
Hey,
he was
look,
kind of a prick.
rest area.
A rest area? Or what are you going to do? You're going to hit the sleeper? You're going to get you some R&R? Some PDQ? Some TDA? Huh? Some element OP? Huh? Yeah? 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 You need some LCD? LED backlit? USB 3.0? Yeah? Yeah? I'm fogging up my visor. Watch this. Subtract visor, add visor. Subtract visor, add visor. If you ask me a question, I'm not qualified to answer it right now. However, now I can be your advisor. Nope. I'm sorry, Mr. Obama. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to eat horse meat in my ground beef. You can't make me do it. You can't make me do it. Constitution, Tea Party, motherfucker. Here's the story of a lovely lady, Jane Brady. Okay? Charles Manson killed nobody. Killed nobody. Creature from Jekyll Island. TDA account. God, Q-Sip. Triggered.
Q-Sip, that
Trigger.
fucking bitch.
Trigger, is that you? Is that you, Trigger? Shit, you got the juice now, Tupac. You know, I slept all day just so I could do this shit with y'all. You know, like this was the best conspiracy theory we ever came up with. Like we knew we would have like at least 3 people mesmerized the whole motherfucking time we was live. And I think we brought it. Like, we took entertainment to a whole new level of TDA. And I couldn't have done that shit without you boys. So here's to you, Maverick and Goose. That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous.
Why do I gotta be Goose? I'm always Goose.
Oh shit!
Always
I
the
was
one.
calling you Maverick. I was calling you Maverick there, Clint Black. Barry White. Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect fucking harmony. Motherfucker. You know what I want to do? Carol Burnett.
Is, a lot of people used
Circa
to
1976.
said I look when I draw on my aviator.
You look like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Aviator.
Whoa.
Is that what you said?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say you don't get to be Leonardo DiCaprio at any point.
Why not? I'm gay.
Unless you're gonna be but you don't know how to be the owner of Candyland. Django. You a debt slave, Django. I got spurs that jingle, Django, jingle. Motherfucker. That's right. You never seen my Django memes. I got Django memes. I got spurs that jingo, Django, jingo, motherfucker. I'm like Jumanji on ecstasy. Which is gonna give me hepatitis, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What if you have a hip replacement by the time that you're, let's say, 57? Does that mean that you can start going to discos again? Because you got your hip back? You got a new hip?
Could be.
Is that Elton John song Benny and the Jets? Is it about like airplanes, or is it about a Disney movie that's going to be released in 2019?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't about either one.
Okay, please give your answer in the form of a question, if you don't mind.
Dun, 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 dun.
Downtown, shit'll be great. You drive downtown. Randy Bean gives you ride downtown. You're gonna call Uber home because he got arrested at the dealership. Uber. You can't say Uber without the word goober. Wait, no, it's backwards. Play that backwards. Johnny is a devil. Abbey Road. Abbey Road. Man, I'm going to practice doing my terrorist video. Can I practice that shit? Pestilence. Scurvy. Damnation. Hellfire. Brimstone. PDA account hell. Overdrawn. NSF. We're sorry, but we don't need your kind here anymore, boy. Colored only. Hold on. We're gonna give you this big piece of land in Oklahoma. Just stay on this trail. You'll find it's covered with tears. It's easy to follow. Terror in America. 9/11 was not an inside job. It was totally done by people from the Middle East. This might happen in the Northeast coast. They only had to go a little distance. What's the more terror? Oh, Sandy Hook was a real thing. It was perpetrated by Sandy Hookers. It's probably too soon to make a joke like that, though, isn't it?
No, they all got
Look,
their.
I've got my visor at half mast. And I'm pretty sure that's out of sympathy, okay? I don't fake it. I don't fake the sympathy on some nasty empathy. I learned that from Shaquille O'Neal and Fushnikins. So.
Not the big diesel himself.
Call me when you're through. Take care of you. Pretty woman. Remember that? Call me when you're through. Take care of you. Don't take less than 100. And these strawberry seeds in my teeth. And you shouldn't neglect your gums. Or Esther Williams, where you belong.
Oh my G.
It's
That's
a
classic,
standard
bro.
H Richard Gere. It is a standard H Richard Gere. It is a lotus. It is a lotus. It is not a hiatus. Okay.
Oh
it is a
my
lotus.
goodness.
Now you're gonna call Seinfeld's little buddy George, and you're gonna tell him later in this movie, I'm gonna kick him in the balls if he tries to come on to me because I'm from Milledgeville, Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
Well, fuck your fucking fuck up. You fucking get me? You fucking get me? You fucking fuck. Well, fuck you. Wait, that's not Julia Roberts. That's Dom DeLuise at the grocery store. He's such a nice guy online, you know, but you know how we all get when we go to the grocery store. Sarge, do gay men like going to the grocery store? And by you people, I mean gay men. I just want to clarify.
Well, I don't like going.
Look, this is I'm looking at your serious face. Look, hold on, let me get on the edge of my seat. Okay, now answer it. Come on, man. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm filing a FOIA on that shit, dude. Freedom of your information. Don't make me call Telecheck. I will verify your ass on Telecheck PDA television. Okay?
This is too much.
HDMI, at least 1080p's.
Oh my god.
5 wasn't enough. 5 was not enough.
Oh snap!
5 was not enough.
Ran in the live chat, chatting away on the chat.
Yep.
Ekran
went to the live, bruh.
Is that the same Ekran that went to school with Harry Potter? Look, I'm Elizabeth Taylor. I'm Elizabeth Taylor, motherfucker. Those you want to kiss me, Elizabeth Taylor, motherfucker. Look at my big old ear, motherfucker. It's red on the ear like a dick on the dog,
Oh my gosh. That was crazy.
No, I need to put that shit away like Martin Short. Martin Scorsese. I'm so Martin. You're so Scorsese. You're so Scorsese. You are so Scorsese. Motherfucker. Kyle Stacy.
You have a Scorsese.
I think you better call Tyrone. Tell him I said, come on, help you get your shit. And by Tyrone, of course, I mean Money Boy Midwest.
Dude.
And by Money Boy Midwest, I mean secured party creditor number 5.
You better watch
Love
out,
Potion
Gene
number
Simmons.
9.
Gene Simmons might cash in. I think he might have a copyright on that fucking look.
Gene Simmons? Like the Gene Simmons? Like the one with
Gene
the
Simmons,
one that the only white guy that you mean that white guy that had the Jerry curl that used to like dance around and do all the exercises?
Right.
No, wait, that was Richard Simmons. That was Dick Simmons. That was Dick Simmons.
Right.
It was Richard. Yeah.
Dick Simmons.
Yeah. You're talking about Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Yeah, the guy that has the copyright on OJ.
Yeah. You know, like true story, Paul Stanley actually wanted to call that group Blowjob instead of Kiss because Gene Simmons just sucked back in the day, apparently. But like Capitol Records wouldn't go for it, so instead they named it the Yardbirds Assassination Party. And that's how we got the movie The Purge, which was my mom's first starring role. It's like MTV. It's like MTV Cribs. Welcome to me casa, motherfucker.
Oh, hey, look at that. Chicka down, down. Chicka down, down.
Yeah. So
over here we have
broken autofocus. So look, this was my Uncle Earl. I don't know if you can see him right there. He's an African American. You can see he's white. Remember, Harvey Dent taught us that white people are really from Africa. And then there's that's Han Solo, actually. And this is Judy Sohai, Jabba No Huts, Flat Sam. We called him that because he hasn't started his training bra yet. And then there's some more people. They get high. Those family members get high. That's where Triple's at. That's actually Triple up there at the top. So, or Quadruple is one or the other. And then this was the last time we went to Showbiz Pizza as a family. Nice. You can see that's Sarge and E. Cran, green triangle, orange triangle, green circle. You know, all the families there. You know.
Nice.
Yep. One time I went platinum off that album I did, calling out R. Kelly for being a pedophile. And when I did that, the Department of Justice actually sent me this painting right here. That is actually a grimoire. It is not a duplicate. It is not a duplicate. Wait, no, not that one. I got to turn it backward. There we go. No, wait, point up higher. I did not have relations with that woman. Right there. Up there. Yeah.
It's difficult to point into the scrying glass.
It is. And plus, like, I'm so vain, I'm staring at myself right now. Like, because this having a monitor on a stick is.
You look slightly sexy, bro.
Look, it's almost like having a corn dog and a video camera. You know? Like, because I'm using a selfie stick. And it's like I feel like I'm I'm eating a corn dog and using a video camera. It's the best of both worlds. It's literally like the first season of Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah, we got the brother in the house. Look out!
Oh look, yeah. There's Travis. He's my sparring buddy.
Brother man,
yeah, Travis. Another man. That's his little brother. He's on the corner. Out in the streets, you know.
Yeah. You gotta watch out for little bro.
If you don't, bro.
Hey, Travis must be doing good out there. He ain't got no bullet holes in him.
He's doing good over there behind the green door.
You didn't see the bullet holes. You didn't see them bullet holes. I mean, that's crazy. Actually, Chevy Chase came by earlier, and they had some beer, and all the beer leaked out of the holes. And when it did, he was healed. They say that
when you look at the camera and turn your head to the side, that is just eerie.
It is eerie.
Like when you look at the screen and just like tilt your head to the side and be like,
Look how motherfucking red my eyes are, dog.
I got your eye.
No, you gotta
Look, don't be stealing my biometrics, okay? You don't want that.
Got some hairy teeth, bro.
Secured party creditor will do that to you.
Every damn
I'm so
time.
icy. I'm so icy. I'm so ISIS. I'm so extraordinary. That shit cracked me up. Like, I was watching myself. I would have fucking laughed if I was
The helmet was classic.
I don't even know what the fuck that was about. I don't even know what that shit was about. I'm going to watch this video tomorrow.
Look, your sweater's got a hairy armpit.
I did. Hey,
see that?
See? It's a secured party degree. Yeah, it's his secret. It's pH balance for listen, but it's pH balance for a transgender. So,
oh shit,
it's JW Pimpenheimer. What's up, dog? Look, he had deep thought. He on the deep web in his mind. He like, I'm JW. I'm just seeing what y'all motherfuckers is doing.
Man,
this is my best picture.
Man,
we've been on here. This is the telethon.
We're at
It was
exactly
like the Telenon.
0.0.
It's the Telenon
Telenon.
telethon. It's Telenon. If you go to answer,
It's the
you need to
Don't Telenon.
It's the Don't Telenon telethon. Secured party TDA from Tel Aviv. Live from the Omni. One
I
monkey,
think this.
don't stop,
I
no
done,
show.
I think this I done my longest live.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
Ooh,
something.
going for a
4
record.
hours.
Shit, we gonna try to go all 8, man. We giving out QSIP numbers at the end.
Here we are.
We giving out
Around
QSIP. Yeah, go get you one of them fluffy throw pillows and just pop your old head up. I see you sitting there thinking, but just pop your old head up. Giving out them QSIP numbers, bro. Apostilles, like the whole nine. Whole nine, man. Some people gonna get a life to Ekran tonight, man. We're gonna woke some folk and we're gonna toke some smoke, you know.
Trying to give themselves to Ekran tonight.
Motherfucker, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a second. I'm gonna put y'all on hold. Y'all talk to my cousin Earl. Oh, Earl ain't home. Earl ain't home. He left his phone on. He went back to Manfrotto from the Flodo to the Nodo, which is for those of you who just tuned in, your crypto decoder ring is actually in the main chat, and I just gave the 4th set of numbers for the QSIP drawing. It's 4331 Q Anon. So Jason Goodman, he's coming by. We're gonna do an interview with Virgo Triad and Van Battalion's Valiants, motherfuckers. Horatio from CSI Miami is coming by. All that red hair, that's right. When we get back. Welcome to TDA Now. I'm your host, Phil Donahue's pool boy. Man, what if that was like your claim to fame? Like, what if you used to work at Phil Donahue's house in the 80s? Like, just doing minor yard work, you know, just like a little landscaping here, a little landscaping there. That would be wild. Y'all be done tripping me out. You know, like as a black man, I can't normally go to that side of Vegas. You know, just because, like, my Aunt Tifa, she used to live there, and they had assaulted some people, and I was there to pepper them. I wasn't going to assault nobody because, you know, I don't get down like that and shit. But I gave up violence whenever I found Buddha. And by Buddha, I do mean Missy Nugent's old man. Yeah, I gave up violence, like, you know, I gave my life to Allah, a la carte. You know, which means I don't put no ice in my ice cream. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, I can't even eat dairy. You know what I'm saying? I can't even do that shit. I got all that melanin that they took out of Michael Jackson at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happened to me. So I ain't know what to do. I wear these goggles because my eyes are sensitive and butt hurt. Sometimes, man, I don't even pray no more. You know, I don't even pray no more, man. I don't even pray. I'm gangster, man. Hey, JW, where old Scooter Bug at, man? He owed me like $11.
He around.
Tell him I did his UCC for him, and I got that shit mailed out today. Tell him Apostille called and said that when the Dead Sea Scroll translation come in that he ordered from Time Life Books, he gonna mail it to him. Tell him I got that fan letter from Bun B too. I don't think really Bun B even be really like answering these fan letters, dog. Like I think it's like he got a secretary, like his cousin Tracy. I think she just write it and then she signs Bun B. It don't look like his autograph on that basketball.
Who you talking about?
Bun B, you know, he from UGK. He be chopping and screwing. They got the front, back, and side to side. and they secure party creditors. You know, they're from the UCC, HDPDQ.
Oh yeah, them boys.
Yeah, them
Down
boys.
south.
Yeah, yeah. They. I heard that the South is where they folks from. Down in the bottoms where they grow some. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. That was actually 8 Ball and MJG. For those of y'all that don't know, rest in peace to Pimp C. I know you up there in Thug Paradise, like chopping it and screwing it, like just getting down with St. Peter and them apostles. You know, you brought the crunk to the party. You like, cotton candy sweet as gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. They be Tootsie rolling in heaven. It don't ever get old up there. They feel disco. Yeah, they listen to the Bee Gees, all that. You know, Bootsy Collins. I wanna be with you too. Yeah, that's what they be listening to. Bootsy Collins.
That was a jam.
Man, I love me some Bootsy Collins, boy. I was listening to the Gap Band earlier. What y'all know about the Gap Band? And if you, the first one of y'all that says some shit about Abercrombie and Fitch and them tight ass skinny jeans, when I asked about the Gap Band, I am not talking about skinny jeans. Don't even insult me. I'm gonna pip you. You're gonna be glad it's night. You understand what I'm saying? Because I can't find you. Because
I get it. Flat.
my cataracts and shit. You know, like if you're an Asian person and you smoke weed because of your cataracts, that's actually because you're driving a Fleetwood. It ain't got shit to do with your eyes. Mine's all foggy.
Fleetwood Broham.
From Alligator Bells to Patty Mills.
This shit fogging up.
I know it, man. I'm foggy. And I'm so high, smoke freely, me, Lil B, Ramon and Suge, and my little brother James. Things change in the hood where I live at. Them rats know. Mama want to sing, but Mama want to trick. And Mama, I'm sucking dick now. We're moving on up in the world like elevators. Me and the crew, we pimps like 82. Me and you, like Tone. It's like this. He's pointing, we gone. I'm out this bitch. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on Vogues. Coming up, slamming ragdolls.
Looks like we're starting to roll again down the road.
Back. Starting to roll. Get out of here without fucking hitting somebody.
It's like I've been playing a really intense game of paintball. Yeah. Hey, look, I got my Walmart my Walmart secure party creditor ATM machine access card today in the mail. It looks like a black bandana, but at 2:00 in the morning at Walmart, it's actually like a credit card. There's only debt. It's in a 9 Inch Nails song. I learned that from Kiki's house.
So did you hear the funny today, DW?
What'd he say?
You hear the funny today?
What I missed?
So your boy Melvin did a video on Trips Boy Bid, and it was all about one of their homies went up to the Social Security office, got fucked up by the Social Security popos.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That shit happened.
And you know what's funny is people comment on there, oh, look at what them police did. And they're saying, oh, they're just basically like women cops up there. No. Them is federal people. Fuck with the Social Security people. That's a felony.
Yes, sir.
That's like playing with the post office. Don't do that shit.
You shouldn't be arguing with people anyway. You're trying to be all like, do some shit for me. Like, do you think Warren Buffett walks into
the fucking social security office and like starts bitching. And you all gonna be like, my straw man priceless, motherfucker. You don't act priceless. You act like you're about 50 cents, brother. I'm just saying. And that's like, you know, if I was gonna call you by your name as it pertains to a monetary amount, you would be changed for a nickel. You wouldn't even be 50 cents. You'd be changed for a nickel.
Hey, you know, that's why they get gunned down.
Hey, but you know, they probably just asked the bondsman to show him his bond.
Getting his people locked up with that bullshit.
Yeah, he'll be.
What's sad is they made a video about it, which just proves how stupid they is. They killing their own business.
I should probably help him out. I should probably teach him about subrogation.
You know about subrogation.
Subrogation. We got a congregation of segregation.
That was in the first chapter of the redemption manual that we read.
Hey, the redemption manual was actually an automated process. It said manual, but that was just there to throw you off. You could have just hit a button and it did the whole thing for you.
Yeah, I seen Dorsey video. He had a video with the 0.5 manual in his hand.
No.
I mean 5.0.
He had a video with what?
The version number 5 of the redemption manual. That was his thumbnail for the video.
That is wild.
I ain't never watched it, but I got a notification. He was holding it up.
No shit. I don't get notifications about anybody in the family anymore except for Sarge.
That's because I'm special. We're talking like this.
Either that or their dossier is thick enough and they're on their way to get me. It just takes them 2 years to get here. Because that's what Virgo Triad said. She said that that some people were getting letters, and then those of us that like had done nefarious things with our TDAs, we were going to get a visit in person. But just because it hasn't happened yet, don't take that too lightly, because they have a 2-year waiting list at the Department of the Justice League. So I guess like Wonder Woman or Flash or the Aquaman, somebody's coming after me like in the next couple of years. When they get here, though, I'm gonna ask them about what they had done to Dorsey, and I'm gonna find out who was on the grassy knoll and how many car doors did they Photoshop in that Kennedy video. I want to know that shit. So, but when I get my TDA, I'm gonna pay for everybody to come to Grand Canyon College with me. We're going to go to law school. We're going to perfect law. We're not going to practice it. We're going to perfect it. We're going to repossess Hawaii.
I'm finna go check out
back to the. We're going to give it back to the indigenous. And by indigenous, yes, I mean Dog the Bounty Hunter. He can't even go back to Hawaii. That's discrimination. Hey, if you could go to any third world country and like take the information that we all know and like tell it on the mountain and shit, what country would you go to try to wake folks up? And you can't say Canada, because I call it. No, I'm just kidding. I think I want to go to Colombia, South Carolina, South Kakalaki. I'll pop the top and let the sun shine in. I listen to Trick Daddy in church. That's right. I don't give a fuck. I'll listen to Outkast's first album in a brothel.
Dude, I'm about to jump back over there to the repo.
Is there people over there?
No, but there's nobody over here either.
Oh, okay. Well, hell, let's go. Let's see what we can do over there. Well,
Man,
at least I can drop some
maybe
names.
JW be able to hang in a little longer.
Yeah, let's do that for JW. All right, 1, 2, 3 out.